Let me refresh again.
Hey everybody, what's up? Sorry about the tardiness. I'm always tardy for my own parties. I gotta look pretty. What can I say? No, I'm just kidding. Parties, I gotta look pretty. What can I say?
Hold on.
Whoopsie.
That's me, Sunny.
Okay, who doesn't have theirs muted
yet?
Mine's muted.
Okay.
That's from my phone.
Okay, I just gotta get to the page so I can see. Okay.
That's Mike's phone.
Why is it doing that?
Hello,
okay,
everybody. Yeah.
I will I'll introduce everybody on the panel here in just a minute. I'm just trying to figure out why I can't get back to my chat on YouTube. So probably me. It's the blonde.
Oh.
Okay, let me see. Okay. And then if you have your YouTube open, just mute or pause the video part so you can still see the chat. That way you don't have any of the reverb back in your ear. Okay, here we go.
Sounds good.
Okay, there we go. Now, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we're going to karaoke, I think.
I got to do something. Stoney's trying to look cool. She's lit.
I'm high as hell. Like
potato. Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
Okay. It's so weird. Okay.
Diana. Another country girl. More Felicia's. Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Okay. What the heck? All right. I feel like such a ditz. Oh, well. I will figure this out. I promise you. I will figure it out. Oh.
Now what? Hi, Diana.
We're live. It's been a while. How y'all doing?
You need to
good.
Someone's got me. Someone's got me in a major background going on. I can hear myself talking.
It's Mike's phone. Put your headset on.
Yes.
Hold on. I wonder if this will help.
I've got mine down.
Where's your earbuds?
Okay. Someone's got Hey Wayne. Someone's got like reverb or something bad. They got the YouTube open still or something.
Not me.
It's off now. Not me now. It's
okay.
Mike turned it off.
Yeah.
Is that better?
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you gotta like pause the playback part, like the actual video itself on YouTube. That's the part you gotta pause, and then you can still see the chat. So you're only having it open to view the chat, and then you just make the page a little smaller so you're able to see the chat and be on here. Hi, Sherrie.
I just did mine.
Hi,
Let me get.
Oh my God.
What the heck is going on? Okay, I'm going to introduce people here. I'm just trying to get this part figured out. So I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Okay, there's one part. And then...
I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm blonde. That's what happened.
Hi, Rain. Honey, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming for the people from my group.
Hi, Rainy.
It's so weird having the chat in StreamYard and on YouTube. Like, it's so weird. I'm trying to figure out how to make this bigger so I can see this part.
Well, the StreamYard's one's always a little bit slower, so the YouTube one's going to be quicker. So, hi, Sherrie Knotts. Hi, honey.
Hi, Cherry.
Don't mind Stoney, guys. We had a friendly meeting before.
You just leave me in the
Yeah.
corner.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna spank her and take away her birthday.
There you are, Jamie.
There we go. Can you see me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yay. Well, everybody can hear me.
I couldn't a minute ago because I had my shit messed up.
Like, you live all the way in California, and I bet if I stood outside and talked, you'd hear me.
I think I have heard you a few times. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see how this works, because, like, the little page part. Okay.
Oh, look, we're little.
Okay. Oh, I was trying to fix it so everybody was like the same size. I don't know how to do that part, so I'm trying to fix that.
We're all the same size right now.
There we go. Okay, good.
Yeah, we're all the same size now.
Okay. If you are new to the chat and you haven't been here before, I would like to say thank you for being here and supporting the channel. And right now we had a loss in my family. My Aunt Sherrie passed yesterday, and I have some beautiful people on panel with me tonight that were friends with her, fam with her, and big support systems. They had a friendship, whether it be outside of YouTube, on YouTube, or from YouTube. And I have some friends here and fam that have been with me for a long time, and I want to make sure that they get a chance to say some good things about Sherrie, say prayers if they want, and you're all welcome to be here. So thank you for coming, and I'm going to introduce you guys to a few of the friends. I've got Darren on panel right now from Lakeshore Paranormal. You know him as collabing from a few of my videos and vice versa. If you don't know him, get to know him, subscribe to his channel. He's got awesome content. He's always working hard to get great videos out for you guys, so definitely go check his channel out. I've got my friend Anita on here, and she is from Anita's New Adventures. She has a YouTube channel and a few Facebook fan pages, so you'll have to ask her for those because I have no idea all the names. She's got tons of them. And also, her husband, Wayne, that's who Wayne's New Adventures is in the chat. They are husband and wife, and they were also friends with my Aunt Sherrie. I've got my friend and my sister from another Mr. Stoney on panel tonight. She's from California. She's got a couple of channels herself. She posts some vlogs, but she was also the first reading I ever did on YouTube and posted it. And so she's had my back from day one. I have her up here because she's also friends with my Aunt Sherrie. They met on YouTube and they've talked and hung out. And I also have another good friend here, Belinda. Holy shit. Belinda Ostrom. I'm sorry. She was friends with my Aunt Sherrie, loved her a lot. And she's got her own channel on YouTube as well. If you're not subscribed to any of these people, I don't know what you're waiting for, because you're really missing out on some great content and great friends and fam you could have for the rest of your life. So don't ever miss an opportunity to make a friend, show love, and be caring, because you never know when the day will be your last.
True that.
And that's what we're here for. This has been a hell of a couple days.
It's been a hell of a couple of weeks, man.
I hear you.
I had to go to last Friday. I went to 2 funerals in the same day.
Okay.
Wow.
Smurfalicious M420 is my sister from another Mister. She's also posting links on here. There's a GoFundMe page for my Aunt Sherrie's funeral and housing expenses costs. She left unexpectedly. People were not expecting this to happen. And she was because we lost my Uncle Tim last year, she was actually a sole provider for a couple of people in her family. So we are posting a GoFundMe page to help support them. She is a wonderful person. She had a wonderful soul, a great light and shine to her. And we just want to make sure that her family gets whatever they need to be able to help make it through this hard time. So if you guys can, please donate. If you can't donate, please send a prayer. If you don't pray, if you're not into God or you're not into that, then I just want you to post that GoFundMe link onto your social media pages. Show the love that way and let other people be the helping hand if you cannot do it. Just show the love whatever way you can. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and showing your love. So to the new people in the chat, hello, Danky the Clown, SYM Radio, Mike Earl, Ray the Fam, what's up, my brother? Hi, Tammy Burgess. Hi, Linda Salmons. I'm glad you guys are here. My sister from another mister. I love Smurfy. She's my Smurf. I love her. I do. I love that girl. She is my rock. I'll be quite honest. Like, I do have a boyfriend, I do have a daughter, but that girl is seriously my soul sister, my rock, my best friend, and I love her so much. So I'm like, I just thank her so much for being here and being a part of my life. I just want people to know, I know I haven't been live in a while, but I don't take anybody for granted. And I do know that people want private readings, and you can contact me on the Facebook fan page for those. I am setting up times to do private readings right now, because I know people want to have messages from their loved ones, especially around the holidays. I know I've been busy with some health issues myself and family issues, and then now we lost a family member. So this has been a hell of a year so far, and I'm just ready for some positive changes, and I'm hoping that we can all do that together. Oh, there she is. Rain Regine, I hope I said that right. She made a 41-second compilation video earlier today that I posted on the fan page, and it made me bawl my eyes out. It was pictures of my Aunt Sherrie and family members, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for being a part of her life and for sharing that with us. I really do appreciate it. It is posted on my Facebook, but Rain is the one who actually made the video, and she does have a channel herself, so go check out her channel and show her the love. Let her know that you guys came from my channel. Just tell her, hey, from all of us. Now, I know you guys are going to say, well, if we're doing a stream for Sherrie V, why is she in the chat right now? Sherrie V did pass away yesterday at 1:30. The person in the chat right now is her daughter, Shannon, but she is on my Aunt Sherrie's account so people can see her, and so she's able to post links or help if she can, and then that way her message gets seen easier. But my aunt did pass yesterday, so Shannon is here showing love to all you guys and trying to thank you for all of your support and love. And she just wanted to be here tonight to be able to do that. I tried to get her up on panel, but she doesn't have a way to do that. So, hey, military cadet. Hey, Susie, the broken angel. How are you? Hi, Sherrie Knots. Mwah. I was like, a lot of people.
Sherrie, you might have to refresh, hon. We're fine here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm out in the living room where my Wi-Fi is the best. I had to. So I was like, okay. Oop. Oop. Yep.
Hey, Dolphin Lover, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody can talk. Okay, now that I'm trying to get organized here.
Salmon.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Can everybody see me okay on camera? Or am I like not on camera? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing this right.
You're fine. We see you're from your chin up.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because I was like, all right. So you get this. Okay, yeah, because StreamYards does this so weird. I hate this. It's so weird the way they set this up. So it looks funny. Hi, Dolphin Lover. Okay. I did light a candle in remembrance as a vigil to my aunt.
I'm lighting my candle right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, it smells so good. It's coconut.
I'm lighting it right now.
Smells beautiful. And I painted my nails earlier today, my aunt's favorite color. So it's like a light purple pink. So it's like combo because my Aunt Lee loves purple and Sherrie loved pink. So I did like a combo.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I did that earlier. I'm like trying to look all pretty for y'all because yesterday I was a hot mess. Oof. Hi, Kelly Gray. Mwah. Love you guys. You're all awesome. Every one of you.
Thank you.
Hey,
I was like,
military
yeah.
cadet.
Hey, everybody. So I was going to say, I was like, if anybody else wants to talk or say anything, you are more than welcome to. I just want to make sure I got some of that information out there for people.
What?
But, oh, hi, Jamie Lynn. What's up, girl?
Hey, Jamie. Hey.
Hi, Jamie. I don't see her.
Oh, she's in there. It says Jamie L.
Hello, everyone, she said.
Oh, okay. I think I see her now.
Yeah, and she's a mod, so you should be able to. No need to apologize.
I
Aw,
see her.
stop making me want to
She
cry.
already went poof.
If I don't laugh, I'm telling you, today has been one of those days. Yesterday was kind of the same, but I'm telling you, like, if I'm not trying to laugh or be positive about something, all I want to do is cry and like get depressed. It's the truth. Like, it's been that way for 2 days, and every time I think about things, I'm like, I try to laugh and be happy, and then there's other moments where I'm like bawling.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi Diana, welcome.
Jamie lost a person today also.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
very sorry
Jamie.
for your loss, honey.
Her,
Oh.
her friend passed away, so.
Sorry to hear that, Jamie.
So she needs some laughs too, guys.
Hell, I'm funny. Look, I'm funny looking all day. All I gotta do is look. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually got dressed up. This is dressed up for y'all. Look, my hair's straight. I got makeup on, a smile on my face. I'm wearing red. You know, red is one of those colors that just looks amazing with my hair. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like red and black and like aqua blue are my colors. So I was like, I gotta say, at least for wearing clothes wise, I'm like, I always look hot and,
Well,
and
no.
red and black.
Anita, have
What?
you ever watched any of Jamie's streams? Anita,
No.
you're in for a treat, girlfriend. Just hang on, enjoy the ride, because I've been to many.
I thought I got knocked off.
Oh lordy.
That's why I said, oh no, wait.
I've been to almost all of her lives for a long time.
Yeah.
Even when we were fussing, I
Hi,
still came and watched.
Seraphine.
So.
Mwah.
Hang on. Belt up. Hang on.
I'll have to start watching her.
You guys are too
This
funny.
summer when we all get together, we'll all have to go to that graveyard together.
I know, right? I'm like, when you were telling about that, I'm like, that's awesome. Because like Darren only lives like 2 miles away from me. And I'm like, Jamie Al actually lives in the same park area as my mother. So she's only a 15, 20-minute drive from my house, if that. And I'm like, and one of the most haunted cemeteries in Michigan is literally in the same city that my mom and Jamie Al lives in. So we can all investigate that too.
Oh wow.
They're trying to get me
Now,
to move to Michigan, you know.
well, you get all 4 seasons, and I'm telling you, you only like 2 of them.
Well, it's just like where I live now, so I don't really
Yeah.
see the-
My
Where do you
family
guys?
too, it's fall and
Where do
summer.
you live?
I live in upstate New York,
Okay.
way a ways from everybody.
Wow. I'm like, that's that accent I'm hearing, huh? You a New Yorker? Yo, can I get 2 cups of coffee, please?
I don't live in the city, and I don't talk like that.
Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Someone's
Something.
I apologize, everyone. I'm dealing with a sinus infection.
I think everybody has.
Oh, Darren, you're just stoned.
Yeah.
As am I. As is Stony, because look at her. Come on now. I live up by Syracuse, military cadet, by Buffalo.
Stony.
Oh, look, it's a pizza. We had pizza for dinner. Yes, I live by Dolphin Lover. I don't live too far away from Dolphin Lover.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Good God. That's just creepy.
sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I muted myself and then unmuted it. Like twice. Shannon has left the chat she's a little overwhelmed, and she just wanted me to let everybody know thank you very much for sending her all the thoughts and prayers and love. But right now I think it's overwhelming for her at the moment. You know what I mean? And so and that's okay. And I told her, I said, you know, we're here for you, whatever you need. And all this is very fresh to all of us, and especially to her. And so, and the fact that she has to use her mom's name in the chat is really just, it's breaking her heart. So I don't blame her. So I told her, I was like, you just, you know, try to get some rest. You know, I'm like, just, you know, watch the stream if you want, or whatever you want to do. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, watch it tomorrow, watch it in a month. I'm like, it'll be there. I'm like,
Hi, Grammy.
so yeah, she needed to.
Good night, Sim. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Sim Radio. Much love. Hi, Christine. Hi, Linda Salmons.
Hi, Native Grammy.
You guys are awesome. Hi, everybody. I was gonna say, I know I haven't been live in a minute. I'm like, everybody's been like messaging me, like, where have you been? What's going on?
Oh, well, now we'll have to get online together from now on and do stuff together.
I know, right? Oh,
Smart readings or whatever.
I go live a lot, so.
Did you know they are putting a bike path? Awesome. Dude, I'm game. Let's do this.
Military cadet, I live an hour away from Syracuse. Going towards
Darren, I'm like, it's even funny there. I'm like, I'm gonna pick on you just a little bit, okay? So just know I'm just picking on you just a little. But I was like, there was this guy that I don't know who he was exactly, but everybody posted a message in Darren's comment section or whatever about the video we were in at Ransom Park. And I'm over there trying to get closer to see what the hell this thing is, and these eyes or whatever. And he supposedly sees it stand up or like change shape or something. And I didn't see this part because I'm looking at him at the moment. I pan around to go look at I thought it was an animal or something or whatever. And all of a sudden I hear him like, and like scream. And I'm like, what the? So him screaming is actually what scared me. And the guy in the chat was like, you need to let her do the leading in the investigation. And I was like,
can't be scared. You can't be scared. They feed off of it.
Yep. I was like, but he saw something completely different than what I did. And so I was like, I thought at first it might be an animal or something, but I was like, when I looked again, I thought, okay, this isn't an animal. But I was trying to get closer to see what it was, and I personally think it was like a shapeshifter of some kind, because that park was built on Native American land.
Oh boy.
Where was that at? We're gonna have to go check that out.
It's in Holland. I'll tell you about it offline because I don't want to give out my personal information online.
No,
you never know who's watching.
Yeah, people go there and do some shit.
Yeah. Right. Anybody ever showed up to my house in real life, I promise you they wouldn't make it out alive.
Wow. I'm talking about the cemetery, not your house.
Oh, yeah. Go there all you want to, but if you bust it up, I'll kick your ass.
She wanted to know where the cemetery was.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell her that. I was like, yeah, I told her I'll tell her when I get off here. Because I was like, I don't want to give out like detailed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too many people find out where you're at and they'll find you or they'll whatever. And it's like stupid.
Cemetery or something.
Mm-hmm.
Get a flashlight upside their head. They startle me in a cemetery.
I want to make a walrus filter.
Cuckoo,
Stony.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
You're a quacker. I love
I'm a
you.
walrus, gosh darn it. I'm a walrus.
That's what we call our troll, is a walrus.
No, we are the walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, we are the walruses.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to see.
We
That's
only
what I was doing wrong.
so.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
Oh, you guys, I made merch. If you didn't know that, I made merch. I finally made merch. I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, it only took me forever. I'm like, but I did it. I finally did it. And I was like, yay. And I'm excited. I like a lot of the merch items that are out there. And I'm like, I made shirts, I made phone cases for some of them, coffee mugs, hoodies, stickers. I think I even made a couple of like wall tapestries and stuff. And like, I think there was like, I want to work on something else. I have that on my mind, but I haven't started it yet. But there's a couple other things too if you haven't. So if you need Christmas presents or Christmas present ideas. Mwah.
Do you have your Teespring link?
Yeah, I'm actually getting it for M right now so she can post it for me because I told her, I was like, I don't,
Yeah, I was
I'm like,
trying to look for it too.
yeah, I was like, it's hard to figure out sometimes on here. And I'm like, I'm going to go on my chat one because I think I opened it up here. Hold on, let me see.
I made one shirt once,
I did.
and it didn't sell, so I never bothered to make anything else. It was my cloner boner shirt.
Nice.
I only sold 3 tees.
I like it.
And I gotta
Funny.
redesign them because I think they came out too dark.
Oh,
Stony, you're killing me.
I'm hanging out with a bunch of high-ons. It's okay. We're all good.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Anita's not high.
No.
Okay, fine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she was like, I was gonna clean my room and then I got high.
Nope, then I found snap camera filters.
Oh,
Yes, Yes, that was the real name of the shirt. I only made
That is funny.
I
Oh, okay, here.
Hey, Danky the clown.
My M&M, I think I found it here.
I guess I can
Right here. I think I found it.
M&M.
Okay. Yep. That's my sister.
Oh,
Okay, I think I found the link for you. Yeah, and then if you guys, whether you donate to the GoFundMe page or you donate for like a card reading or anything tonight on my PayPal, it all goes to the family for the help for the funeral, because that is my aunt. And so I'm like, if it gets posted to my PayPal or it gets posted to her GoFundMe page, either way, it all goes towards that purpose. So if you guys want to donate for a card reading, do it through my PayPal so I can see that you guys donated for that. If you donate to the GoFundMe page or whatever, then let me know that you did so I can give you a reading, like card reading or private readings. I do have to inform people that if there's a private reading and I'm taking time out to do the reading, I'm like, I do request a donation, but it doesn't have to be a big one. I just tell people whatever they can afford to do when it comes to that. Like, I don't want to make people broke by doing a card reading, and a lot of people look at that as a luxury when they have other things to pay for. So I don't blame them. So I always tell them, I'm like, even if it's $1, even if it's $2, $5, whatever you can or whatever you want to do, just that's fine. And like, if there's an EVP session involved, like where we do like a spirit box session or whatever, then that one I always say at least $10 or higher. But other than that, it's fine. I don't make up a ton of, like, I don't make it, like, I make it affordable. I don't make it crazy, outrageous prices.
Will you fill that? Yes, thank you. Are you going to read a card for everybody, Jamie?
Actually, I was thinking about reading one for Shannon. She'll get that in a little bit here. And then I wanted to see if you guys would like card readings and then go from there.
Sure.
There was like I saw like $100 donation from an anonymous donor the other day on GoFundMe, and I was like, I wasn't for sure who that was, but if they're listening, thank you very much for your kindness. That was amazing. And there was another one for like $20, and I was like, wow. I'm like, thank you guys very much.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome back, Sherrie.
Okay, Anita.
Yes.
I did want to ask. I wanted to ask you something last night, but I was like, I was kind of a little messed up about some things, whatever. But who's the mother figure for you that passed?
My grandmother.
Okay, because I was like, because she stepped forward to me last night, and I felt something to do with breathing. Had to do with like the heart and lungs. Something to do with the throat.
Anita.
Hmm.
Jamie's
Could have
a
been
medium,
Wayne's
so I don't
Might
think
have
she
been
knows
Wayne's
Jamie.
mom, too.
What was that, Anita?
It might have been Wayne's mom too.
Okay. I was like, this mother figure that passed, I felt that it had something to do with like chest and lungs. She did like restrict my throat, so I felt like almost like I couldn't catch my breath, or like she couldn't speak. So like the way I felt is like at the end, like she wasn't able to communicate. So I felt that restriction right here. So something was keeping her from talking.
Huh.
Do you know who that would be for?
Not really. Not right
Okay.
offhand.
Okay. This person is, wow, that's crazy. I was just gonna say I was gonna say she is a guide for you guys. And it's crazy because the card that I just pulled from you, pulled for you, is I have become one of your guides. That is so crazy.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, I got cold chills. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was
Look, my
like,
arm was all chilled up.
Mine too.
yeah. The breathing, it had something to do with lung. I felt like kind of like left side, and then I felt something restricting my breathing. So I felt like at the end she had a hard time communicating about what she was trying to say. But
It might be Wayne's mom.
I do get the feeling, though, the feeling that I got last night was that either somebody didn't get a chance to say goodbye, or they made it at like the very last moment. Like they felt that that person didn't hear, or they thought that she didn't hear their prayer, or hear like them giving that like permission to go and like to be out of pain. But she made me feel like she did hear that. So she did hear what was being said. I'm like, for some reason, I was feeling something to do with that, where it was like somebody didn't feel like they heard. They thought that they heard her.
Wayne said she had lung cancer in the past.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
Probably Jackie.
You just said Jackie?
That's Wayne's mom. Is Jackie. She
Okay.
passed. So.
Okay. You guys are gonna freak out because last night I was doodling in my notebook.
If you show me Jackie, I'm leaving.
I'm seriously. You're not even gonna believe me. I literally got the J and K sound. That's what I got, and I wrote it down last night.
Oh
I was literally hearing JK, like something to do with JK, and I was like, why are you saying that? And I was like, it was so weird. But yeah, I was like, I wrote it down. It was JK sound, female. I felt older. She was in her like 70s, I believe. So she did live a pretty long life, even though she did have something to do with breathing and cancer.
Oh my gosh.
She was a mother. I did feel that she had trouble speaking in the end, and that somebody felt like that she wasn't able to hear them or something, or like that the person that was talking to her didn't get a chance to say goodbye. So there's like guilt or resentment there. And I was going to say that she heard everything, so she knows. So this woman, I felt, and I'm like, I saw short, curly, like white hair, like almost like a perm looking thing. And I felt like she had like some of those like Coke bottle glasses.
Oh
So
my
like the older Coke bottle glasses, which she no longer has anymore because that was only with her physical body. So like I was seeing like Coke bottle glasses. So this woman made me feel like she was born in like the 30s or 40s.
She
And
was
then
75 when she passed.
wow.
75.
yeah, it was like curly white hair like a perm, and I felt like she would go to a salon and physically have this done up
I must
until
have
she
missed
couldn't.
seeing that.
So I felt like she was very pampered,
It's so
very
screwy.
very well taken care of woman. But yeah, I'm like I literally last night, which was November 29th, I started feeling this after I was talking to you guys, and I didn't say anything about it because I was like kind of worried about my aunt, and I wasn't for sure if I was feeling for you or if it was for what I was feeling from my aunt.
Right.
But but last night, I'm like, the letters that I got were JK.
Jackie. Oh wow.
And then I had female 70s. I did write possible cancer, but I wrote breathing issue, like something to do with the lungs or heart, breathing issue.
That probably was there towards the end. We didn't get to go to the hospital when she passed, though.
Okay. Somebody like they were giving me the feeling that like somebody didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
Right.
And my
Wow.
thing for that is they heard you. So like there was no like they knew already how much you love them, cared about them, and that's how they have become one of your guides. They know who you are. They know what you said. They know how you tried to grant them peace from wherever you were. They heard that.
Wow.
So I have become one of your guides. And the card, I use these as tools. I'm the vessel. I hear, feel, sense, see silhouettes and shadows, spirits, things like that. But I get the impressions. They give me like signs and symbols or things that I know here to be able to relay that message to you. So that's how I kind of do it. Some mediums work differently, other mediums don't. I don't know what other mediums do, but I do know that like when I use cards, I use these as like a way, it's like a tangible item, a way to validate to you that what I'm feeling, sensing, and picking up, they're actually validating for you in another form.
Wow.
So I have become one of your guides, and it says, now that I've had time to process and learn from my earthly experience, I am working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. It's a vicarious way for me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill your own. Please know that I'd never interfere with your free will choices, although it's admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sidelines and watch you make choices that I, if I were asked, would advise you to make differently. As one of your spirit guides, my role is simply to love you. All of the love that you receive from your many angels and guides is your shield that safeguards you in the face of stress and fear. Our collective love is healing, guiding, and protective. And know that you can call upon me or any of your angels or guides for assistance or comfort. We're always here for you.
Wow. Thank you.
You're very welcome, I said.
That's wow.
She was. When you guys get those feelings, like if you guys get like goosebumps, if you guys get those feelings like when you're talking about her or you're you notice something, you hear something, any of those types of things, when you see those things, it's their way of showing you that they're there. So
Yeah.
they know the things that you're going through right now physically, like whatever you're going through right now, they know. And so I was gonna say, I was like, people always say that like once people die, that like there's no like, how do they know? Well, they know. And I'm like it's because they can be there in the blink of an eye. And
Right.
I don't feel people like, let me put this the way I should. I try to use things with love and light and positivity. I do not try to delve into darkness or use it for anything wicked or evil. Now, I try to make sure that I keep calm with things and stuff. If I feel like there's negativity that's around it, or there's a harder way of talking about it, like if somebody was killed or murdered, I have different ways of talking about those things. But my thing is that I don't want anybody to feel like this is a negative thing. I want them to feel like it's a positive thing. Don't delve in anything negative. So if it turns out, like if people are trying to bring out negativity, or they're using Ouija boards, or they're doing stuff that's trying to invoke evil, or stuff that has negative surroundings or connotations about it, witchcraft, whatever, I can pick up and sense certain things. Like I can pick up on that negativity and fear and whatever those are, which makes me step back. Like it's my guide's way of telling me, like, nope, no more, no further.
Right.
And so I feel that, but I was like, I've never physically met you or your husband. I'm like, up until last night, I wasn't even a member of one of your groups. I didn't know anything about this woman up until last night, until I felt her. I'm like, nobody told me anything about this woman online. I didn't see anything on Facebook or YouTube or anything.
Last night was the first time we've actually talked to Doc.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've never ever spoken to anybody. So the things that I pick up on, I try to do as like a blank slate. Like that's what I do. Like everything's blank. It's like a canvas, a blank white canvas, and I'm drawing the story. So then that way I can figure out what spirit's saying, feeling, doing to relay the message.
Right.
That's what I try to say.
You had that right on. Wow.
I didn't mean to scare you, but I did feel breathing issues. But this woman was severely pampered. I almost felt this like almost like Southern elegance to her. But I don't know why I would feel Southern if you guys are Midwestern. But I felt like this. It was almost like the greats.
Oklahoma, but we were down there for 2 years because of my dad before he passed away. But other than that, I mean, I don't know if your mother's ever been down there, has she, dear? I don't think she has.
I don't know. There was just something about like her presence, like Southern women sometimes carry themselves differently than Northern women. I can't explain that, but it's the mannerisms, like how they sit, how they talk, how they act, the decorum that they have.
Right.
And it makes me feel like this woman did not leave the house unless her hair was done, there was makeup on, like her clothes were matched, like this was like her bag matched her clothes, her belt, her shoes, yada yada.
Right. Yeah,
like that's so I wrote the word pampered. Like this woman like wasn't necessarily rich, but she made herself look like she was worth $1 million. So like it was literally like she wouldn't walk out of the house without looking like that.
Right. Yeah. Tammy, I've had all kinds of male spirits around me lately. I think my dad, my brother. I'm always calling on them. We use it for you guys too.
Yeah, the female motherly figure that I was picking up on is the one that stepped forward. She's the one who was like, oh no, like, nope.
Yep.
Like me first. You know what I mean? So like that's why I was like, okay, you know. So I was trying to feel it. But I was like, last night I was also trying to grieve another person. So when I was picking up on this stuff, I just wrote down, like I jotted down what I was kind of feeling just in case it was relevant to you. And then as soon as I started shuffling the cards, I immediately went go to Anita.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay. So I'm like, that lets me know who I'm going
to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there is another figure that's with you, but I can talk to you about that in private. It's no big deal, but you know.
Right. It don't matter.
Stand to the left of you. He's not wearing a baseball cap. He's not wearing a baseball cap. You're close. I see more of like a trucker hat. I don't know why, but I'm like, it's not like a baseball cap, like for sports. It's like a trucker hat.
My dad, he used to wear hats all the time.
Yeah, there was a male that was with you last night too, but the female was coming through a lot more than the male. So I'd have to open up more and listen. You know what I mean? Like pay attention. But I was like, but the female is the one who stepped forward for me.
Yeah, right. Look, I mean, that's my shadow there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can see like sometimes I can see the apparition, sometimes I can see like the silhouette, the shadow. And I'm like, but I can also sometimes see like they'll give me like almost like flash images of what their physical appearance was.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I even say sometimes it's like a movie reel, like it goes by so quick, like it's like a snapshot of like their life in a nutshell, and they did it in a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I had another friend of mine that was on here not too long ago. She was saying that she saw a male figure that looked like my dad.
It's possible that the reason why Jackie came forward and not her dad is because Jackie's been gone longer and needed to say something.
Longer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He died in 2006. She just died in 2015.
Okay, I knew someone died previous because I was like someone went before the other because I was feeling something like that. Somebody was trying to come through, but I think he was trying to be a gentleman and let the mother come through first. Who knows?
It might have been.
But I was like, it was like I knew somebody died first. So, it was like one went before the other, and that someone's been gone for a longer period of time.
Yeah, my dad died back in 2006, and Wayne's mom passed away in 2015.
Okay. Yeah, my dad passed in 2011.
Shadow. You got me looking, Tammy. I'll see it. Well, the way I'm moving, it's hard to.
Where does the number 8 or the month of August come in? Why do I keep seeing 8 or August?
Wayne.
Okay.
His birthday's in August.
Okay. I'm like, because I just got like the number 8. I heard the number 8, or it means the month of August. So it's 8 or the month of August. It was 8 for your dad, baby girl.
Oh, I thought it was 6. My
okay,
bad.
Then that's how it relates then, because I picked it up after I started talking about her dad.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I heard is I heard where does 8 or the month of August come in? So that would be your dad.
Oh, my.
Okay, so was he big into cars or like trucks or something?
He used to work for a trucking company at one point, yeah.
Okay, because the reason why I kept seeing the trucker cap is because I kept seeing like a semi truck cap, like somebody. Like I got the feeling that he was like hard labor, and I kept seeing trucking, like trucks, like big trucks, like big rig trucks. Yeah. And then I saw him with like a weird reddish orange cap that looked like it represented like a trucking company. So that's what I was seeing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he worked for Bray Lines there in Cushing there for a while when he was younger.
Okay.
Hi, everybody new just coming in.
Yep. Labor. Hard work never hurt anybody.
No, he was a farmer too.
Okay, that makes sense because I just wrote down farm. So I was like, I just wrote down labor and then I put farm. Hard work. Oh, my TV just turned on all by itself. Yay.
Oh, that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, does that all the time. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Suzanne Taylor. I'm sorry to hear that, Christine. I hear ya. I'm trying to do a few readings for people because I'm like, it's been a while since I've been live, but 2, I'm also trying to get donations and stuff for the GoFundMe page for my Aunt Sherrie and her family. They need help with funeral expenses and some like bills from like the housing where she lived and stuff to kind of get people back on their feet a little bit here. She was kind of being a sole provider for a couple people and one of her grandkids. So there's a lot of stuff. And after she lost Timmy last year, it sort of took away their income.
Right.
So, yeah, Linda just said Jamie is so good at this stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I wish I could take responsibility and say it's all me or whatever, but it's really not. It's actually, like I said, I'm the vessel. So the way I look at it is it's actually your loved ones that are showing through in spectacular fashion. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that come through and show me or make me feel this. So I really think it's their way of communicating.
Right.
Okay.
What the heck was that?
I just heard an apology. Did he not walk you down the aisle? Because I feel like I heard, I'm sorry, like I wasn't there, or I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I was there. Was he able to walk you down the aisle?
In my first marriage, he did.
Okay, so then
he didn't. That's freaking me out.
Okay, so he wasn't with you during the second marriage. So
mine's my fourth, honey.
Oh, okay. Well, he wasn't there to walk you down the aisle. So something he was apologizing for, something about I'm sorry I wasn't there, but he's like I was there. Oh, thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. Yeah, something about I'm sorry. I don't know. It had something to do with I don't know. I saw a wedding dress or something, but or did he not come to a wedding or something?
He didn't come to one. Oh.
Okay. Okay, something was making me think that either he wasn't there because he passed or he wasn't there because he couldn't make it, but somehow he was saying, I'm sorry, like I wasn't there. So.
Might have been my marriage to Wayne because he wasn't there.
Yeah, I saw you in a wedding dress and then I just heard like, I'm
Actually,
sorry.
Black.
Sorry, I wasn't there. Something to do with this. It had something to do with the wedding. Either he wasn't at a wedding or he couldn't be at the wedding, but it's like either he was there in spirit or he couldn't make it to one of them or something.
Probably couldn't. So I'm like, he was still alive at that point in time.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I was like, I've seen that. Okay. All right, Belinda, I'm gonna do a card reading for you too.
Okay.
I was like, I know you've been doing readings for other people and stuff, and like you've been doing that, but I feel like you may need a message of hope too. You know what I mean? Like it needs to come back to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm here. I'm eating pizza. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm here.
Something about a box and memorabilia. Did you just come across something of your daughters that you didn't see before? It was like a box or something with photos. There's memorabilia, something to do with memories.
She's talking about Penny, Anita.
Oh.
Yeah.
And no. All of her stuff that I had left was I put it in the garage where we lived when she died.
Okay.
And The landlord locked it all up and never let me have any of it ever again. So I never
Okay, that's it.
have
That's
nothing.
what I. Okay, that's what I'm. There's a box with memories that either you found or you couldn't find or something recently. But I was like, she's letting me. There's something to do with a box and memories. That's what I'm seeing.
I
So
wouldn't know.
okay,
If there is, I don't know where it might be.
okay,
I'm
I'm
kind of
not.
thinking it was in the car that she was in the accident with because the guy down there that towed the car said all Penny's stuff was in there, and there was pictures. So, but I couldn't get to Ohio to get that stuff. So I don't have anything left from her. I have one picture.
Wow.
Yeah, dude locked the garage and wouldn't give me her stuff or nothing.
Okay, I do think though that you do find stuff. Like I know this is gonna sound funny because I know her name's Penny or whatever, but do you ever find pennies with like her birth year on it, like randomly, or like pennies around that you never knew you found them?
Oh yeah, it's been 15 years. I found a lot of pennies with her dates
Okay,
on it. When we put pennies on her grave,
okay,
too.
that's
There's a
another thing.
penny.
Okay,
In fact, there's one with her death date on that. I think it's the death date.
okay, that's what it is. Because I was seeing something like birth date or death date, something like that, or whatever. And I was like, and I knew it happened after she passed. So I was like, I didn't know what it had to do with like pennies. Because I was like, I know her name is Penny, but I was hearing something about pennies. So it's almost like she's thanking you for leaving the pennies. So that's cool. I'm like, because I didn't know that you actually left pennies on her grave. Like, how the heck would I know that?
I know you know the story of her death. So, but
Yeah, the car accident part, but
I just
I don't.
crossed her. I just crossed her not too long ago, and it was so cool because I was live. We did it live. And when she crossed, I have all these. I collect bags. I'm a weirdo, and I have all these bags hanging up. And there was no wind in here, no fan. Those bags, when she crossed, all moved.
Yep. Okay. Then that was her soul letting you know that she was there with you and that she was actually going to cross or be a part of that. So I'm like, she was letting you know in a physical way you were seeing that. So that was her way of showing you. So that's actually really cool. And I was like,
Cool.
there was like I kept writing memories. There's a box, memories, pennies, but I was like, but there's something to do with this box. Like I keep hearing a box, so I'm like, I don't know why, but there's a box, and I'm like, I don't know if it's that you have it or it's somewhere or whatever. But
My
I'm hearing
daughter
something.
my daughter Misty might have it. She has a lot of boxes and pictures and pennies and then pictures. So.
Okay, there's something to do with like a memory box or photos, something to do with that. And I'm like, somebody came across them recently and like was like looking through them. So it was almost like her way of validating that she saw them looking through this. So that could be. So I would find out.
I will. I'll ask.
It's crazy. I had no idea that your other daughter's name was Misty.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I have two other daughters, Whitney and Misty, and April. Oh, that's three. I can't count.
Whitney, Misty, and April.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains where the number 4 came from.
Yes.
I wrote that down because I was gonna say the 4 is either the month of April or the 4th day or something to do with the number 4, and then that can recollect 4 kids, and it can recollect the month of April. So that was a validation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Chips and dip and pop it up, please.
Yeah, because I wrote down, I heard 4, and then I wrote that down, and I was like,
Pop and ice.
is that April or is that like the 4th day or is that something to do with 4 kids? So that actually is real. Okay, hello.
I have 4 girls and a boy. So
that's awesome. Ah, I am seriously going to like flip. Like, are you serious right now? Like,
Welcome back, Ray.
You remember how I just said to you about a memory box? I was shuffling those Talking to Heaven cards, and literally, no joke. Okay, the card that I flipped over for you is right here. But as I was shuffling and setting it down, another one flipped over, and I was like, oh my God, remember me by the happy memories we created. And look what's on the front of the card.
A box.
Like
Pictures.
pictures that are squared, like Polaroids.
I'm freaking out too. Look at the hair standing up on my arms, Mike.
That's crazy.
And I'm telling you, like, and it's a mother and a daughter in each picture. Like, there's a mother and daughter, and then just a mother and daughter. Like, literally, all the pictures have moms and daughters in them.
That's so cool.
Remember me by the happy memories we created. And the card that I pulled out for you, actually, before this one fell out, was We Have Been Together in Dreams.
Oh, wow.
So I know that you are actually seeing her and being visited by her in your dreams. And so are her other sisters and brother. Like, she's letting them know that she's there in dreams too with this. And what's really validating to me on this, though, is that because she passed in a car accident, if you look at the picture of this, there is a road with a field of nothing but lilacs and flowers for how far that I can see, with the tree of life in the back and like God's love and light in the shine of the clouds. So this is a road right here. And I'm like, so it's almost like they're showing me in a picture what happened. She wants you to let go and forgive. Forgiveness needs to happen. Okay. And she wants you to know this, because by showing me this is letting me know that you guys have been together in dreams. She does visit you. She does see you. She does know what's going on. The memories that you've created will always be there. And your bond with her can never be broken. For as long as you live, for the rest of your life, it'll never be broken. But forgiveness needs to take place for healing to begin. And that's what you need right now. So Remember Me by the Happy Memories We Created is the card that your daughter pulled. So I'm going to read that one first. But it says, I can see you remembering me with heaviness in your heart because you worry and grieve. These are normal, beautiful, and understandable emotions, and they are part of your healing. However, when the dust settles, I really wish that you would focus upon our happy times instead of the sad ending. Keep my memory alive by thinking of me at our most joyful times. When something stirs a pleasant memory, talk to me about this and know that I will hear you and share the sentimental moment with you. So that is her way of letting you know that she is still there. She still is on your side, by your side. And you guys it'll never be broken. Okay. When you've been with her in dreams, this is her way of trying to tell you to let go. So when you have dreams of her, it's her way of giving you permission to move forward, whether it be the smallest steps forward. It's okay to let go. Okay. God has her now. I wouldn't be able to feel this or do readings for her if she was not in God's love. Okay. So the way I feel about it is we have been together in dreams. She is there. When you dream of her, she is right there with you. She sees it and she's in that dream with you. But she also wants you to fulfill the dreams that you have set in place for yourself too. So she says, when you are dreaming, I can more easily connect with you. That's why you've seen and felt my presence while you sleep. Sometimes you fully remember our dream connections, and other times you have a sense that we were together without a clear memory of what. These experiences are very real. Your soul is traveling while you dream, and I meet you at a similar vibrational level where we can talk, share, and heal together. These dream connections make me as happy as they do you. I'm also delighted to help you understand their meaning in our conversations. Always know that I love you. That's beautiful.
It was very beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm like, I just can't believe it. Hi, Joy Sumter. Welcome. Hi, Bridget Kohler. Yeah, I know this is hard. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I keep trying to refocus my energy on readings because I'm like, I'm so afraid that like the minute I stop, I'm gonna start bawling again. And I'm trying to bring happiness and positivity to people. I'm like, it's how I grieve. Like, I have to laugh or I have to be doing something in positive or memory. You know, like I have to be doing something like that. I've lost too many loved ones over the years. So it's like, it feels like I'm going to funerals or going through life so much that it's almost like I can't dwell in all the negative of the passing. Like I have to celebrate the life of the people that were there. So,
Right.
and that's how I think your daughter wants to be remembered too.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But I truly am humbled and honored to let you or to do a reading for you. And I wanted to let you know that I was like, I don't feel in any way, shape, or form that a mother should have to bury their child. That is not how the world works. It's supposed to be the other way around because they have a whole life to live. And so for that, I am truly sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I couldn't imagine my life without my daughter. I couldn't.
Well, when she died, she was 19. And I had 4 other kids at home. I couldn't st- stop to grieve. I had to keep going for them. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
And that's what made you a strong woman. But the thing is that sometimes when you have to be strong for others and you don't have a way to heal or to grow from that, it turns you sour inside. Like you're almost like critical. You know what I mean? And it's not just to like the family or the people around you, it's to yourself. And it's like, and you have to remember that like that isn't what your daughter would have wanted. She would have wanted you to like celebrate her, to talk about her with your other kids, to keep her memory alive through them, and then to also have those memories with you, and to just remember that you guys will be together again when it's your time. She'll be there to greet you.
Yes, she will. I believe that.
I do too. But it makes you a strong woman, and I will never ever understand what you feel when it comes to that. I have suffered a lot of loss in my life. Like I really have. If people have been on my channel and they know me, they know that I've lost all my grandparents before I turned 14. I lost an aunt and uncle before I turned 14. One was in a car accident. The other one committed suicide. I lost friends along the way. I also had lost my dad in 2011, and 10 months after that, almost to the day, I lost my boyfriend at the time to cancer. And then now I've lost my Aunt Sherrie yesterday. So when I say that I've been through the ringer when it comes to loss, I mean, I literally, death surrounds me. I'm like, whether it's spirit connection because of being a medium or because I can feel that level or something. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like it's gravitated to me.
Right.
I don't know why, but it's the truth. It's like, it's been that way my whole life. I've always been interested in angels, paranormal, God, heaven, asking those questions. Like if we live on Earth, how can Earth be in space? Like if God made the Earth, then who made God? Like I've asked those questions like an old soul my entire life. So it's like, it's always there.
That's right, Iris. It is not death. It is rebirth.
Exactly.
And
One
hello,
born in
Irish.
the world and one dies in the world.
Hi, Irish Whiskey. What's up?
Hello, Irish.
How you doing? All right, where? I was like, I don't even see any of my peeps right now. This is a weird setup. I'm like, this thing is so weird. I'm like, I gotta.
She blocked us. No.
No, I'm trying out like I wanted it to be like a little bigger so people could see us. You know what I mean? Because I was like, Darren looks like he's falling asleep over there, and I'm like, Stoney's muted, and I'm like, Anita's got her
I'm right here. I'm still listening.
picture.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
being
like,
quiet so you could do damn Belinda's reading so she could hear you and not me.
and I'm like, she's got that like picture going on and whatever, and I'm like, I think everybody just stopped to like smoke a little bit, and they went off camera.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you're
say, I
not
bet
on now.
I was like,
smoking for
they're
sure.
getting some tissue so they don't cry on camera, and they're over here like, I gotta smoke. I'm like, I can't do this shit no more. I gotta smoke.
I like being able to hide like this.
I know. I tell you, I'm like, Em, you need to get your butt up here. Put that kid to bed already. Give him some melatonin. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I love my nephew. But yeah, I was like, where's my sister from another mister? I gotta cry.
So cry. I just did in front of
It's your
well,
party. You can cry if you want to.
nobody can see me, so
It's
hey.
my party and
I
I'm
knew I'd
crying
get
if
it
I
going.
want to. I have a song for everything, dude, for real. Like anytime somebody says something that reminds me of a song, I start singing. I'm like my dad. I always have to like hum or sing or whistle or something.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.
I can do this all day.
We're gonna have to
I know,
do
right?
karaoke some night, all
She
of us.
takes requests.
I know.
Any
It's
requests?
like kamikaze karaoke.
Let's do it.
We love karaoke. Stony always makes me sing all these songs.
Yeah, that's look at my sister. She's like, for everything, she's got a song. That's right.
And
Tammy
if you
Burgess,
don't, she'll make one up as she goes along.
Right?
Tammy Burgess would like a reading.
Okay.
Oh, look at Jamie's now like the rest of us.
It's raining here now. All of a sudden, it started raining.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! It's raining, man.
The rain and
Actually,
fame.
no, that's not really a hallelujah. I don't know anymore. I'm like,
Darren, do you feel
like,
like
don't.
a pimp? Do you feel like a pimp, Darren, with all these girls?
You're
up on
surrounded by all these girls. How you doing over there, bro?
Yeah.
Darren.
Good.
That's so funny.
Daddy.
Got
Oh
your
my gosh.
harem up in here.
All right. I got my harem up in here. That's right. I'm like, I got all my like. I'm like, you guys are like all like my little Pied Pipers. I'm like right behind me, like do 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 do.
Family. Watch.
I know Tammy, right? I said Tammy Burgess wants a reading, and then she went off camera.
Oh my gosh, I didn't do it on purpose. I did it because I'm smoking. I don't want to do it on camera.
That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Me
because
too,
there's
Ira.
because these people like to talk shiz and like to mess with your channel if you do that
Bridget and
stuff
Tommy
on
both
camera.
want one. We should make a list.
I shouldn't say it like that, Joy. I don't necessarily charge. What it is I do, if it's a private reading, I do ask for a donation, but it's up to you on how much. The way I look at it is that people can't afford like a ton of stuff. And so I don't like gouge people and make them pay like hundreds of dollars for a reading. Like I always just tell them, like, if you want a private reading, it's up to you what you can afford to donate. But if you want something to do with like a spirit box session where there's EVPs involved, I was like, I always tell people that the donation should be at least $10 or higher because that takes time. And I have to actually take time, record that, interpret it, and then read back the EVPs to get them back to you. So that takes time. So that I always tell people, I'm like, that one kind of takes up time. So
Understandable. So while we're waiting, I'm thinking of making spirit bags because my local head shop has all the stuff to do it.
cool.
And you'll actually get it if you order one, Anita.
Yeah. Paid $20 and still hadn't got it.
No.
You're still waiting for what?
Spirit bag that I ordered off of somebody.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Seraphine. What?
Oh.
Did I forget something? Honey, I've had a lot of shit going on. Like, I need reminders. Like, do you guys not realize I have ADHD? You need to fucking look it up. If you don't know what it is, you need to look it up.
Is, if you want me to let me know, and I'll make a list for her.
I'm like, it's called I forget and can't remember shit. So you need to message me.
Jamie, I call it CRS. Can't remember shit.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I skipped that whole PMS part because I don't get those anymore.
DWS don't want to remember shit.
I don't either.
So Seraphine and Tammy and
there are some people in this world though that I have selective hearing for, because man, when I start hearing like bitching and nagging, I'm like, shut down.
Yep.
I'm like, deleted.
I quit talking.
That's Jamie's PayPal, Irish. We're posting the GoFundMe and Jamie's PayPal. All are going to Sherry's family.
So we got Seraphina.
Oh, I was letting people, honey, Sherrie is my aunt. So if people can't donate to the GoFundMe page and they want to donate to my PayPal, I will send it to Shannon and them. I'm like, that's what I'm saying to people, let them know. I was like, but that is my family member. So I'm like, why would I screw over my own family? I haven't screwed over anybody else I've ever done a GoFundMe for. I'm like, anybody I've ever raised money for, I'm like, the minute I got the money in my account, I screenshotted that shit, took a picture, and sent it right over to them so they could never say that I took their money.
There you go.
I was like, girl, I'm like, I'll tell you what, I may be a lot of things, but I'm not a thief and I'm not a liar. I'll tell you exactly how I feel.
Amen to that, sister.
Stony. So the list should say Seraphine.
Yes.
My list.
Tammy.
Because my give a damn is busted.
Bridget. And Joy. That's who I see anyways. I think
Darren's grounded and he knows why.
Uh-oh.
Why am I grounded?
Because you didn't come over today. You were supposed to come over today and smoke me down and hang out, and you didn't come over, so you're grounded.
Uh-oh.
You're not a very good pimp. One of your girls needs to go.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I forgive you. Just come over tomorrow. See, I'm quick to forgive because I love people. You're my peeps.
I try.
I love some. I'm just gonna say
you know, I'm like,
I'm like Linda, I love some.
Okay, I will love people and trust people till they give me a reason not to. But I'll never trust the devil inside them. So,
right.
Hi, Vera.
I'm learning to ignore certain things anymore.
I hear ya. Darren, you got anything cool to talk about besides your job interview? What'd you do? Like, where'd you go filming recently? What have you done?
Oh.
Tell me.
Friday, I went up to 3 different cemeteries all in one day.
Nice.
Got a new filming buddy. We went up to
because he totally just left me for another person.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, he is spanking him and taking away his birthday. I'm just kidding.
Take away his birthday. I hate that.
I'm trying to get some videos up. Oh, I'll be coming out with my 100th episode pretty soon.
Nice. Congrats. Woo woo.
Yay.
Whoop whoop. I just found out on YouTube, no joke, just before I went live, I looked up whatever. I have like 172 videos on my channel, whether it be live streams or videos.
Wow.
And I was like, it was like 170 plus. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I saw that when I was trying to fix that whole thing for Belinda. And I was going through that. I was like, oh, I posted that many motherfucking videos for real? And I was like, where's the love? I posted a video like 2 weeks ago. There's only like 60 views. Y'all better get over there and smash that like button. Come on now.
Oh, I'll have to go watch it. I didn't even see it come out. I watched Darren, so shh, don't tell me.
Don't tell anybody even though you're right here.
Well, I seen his, but I didn't see yours, so I'll have to go look right on your page.
there was a video that I posted. It was from a night in the woods. We were looking for a crime scene, Darren and I.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Darren
I
got
gotta
the
post that
location.
stuff.
Darren got the location from a cop buddy.
Uh-oh.
And I kept telling him, didn't I? I kept saying, it's not right here, it's down further. And we get back and he talks to the guy and he goes, yeah, you needed to go down further. And I was like, I told you. I was like, for real? I was like, yeah, don't listen to the medium.
Look at him. He's pleading the fifth.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, don't you know by now women are right, especially me?
Always right.
I am like a human bullshit detector. For real.
That's what she uses her dowsing rods for, really.
Yeah, I do.
Point to the bullshit in the chat or something.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
seriously. There are times when I use my pendulum and my dowsing rods to ask personal questions to my loved ones and guides to find out if people are lying to me or where shit is that I can't find. And I try to use them to look for them damn Fruity Pebble things that Stoney sent me or whatever. And I swear to God, after I tried to use the location to find them, it didn't work. And when I sat down, I said, Dad, did you take them bitches and eat them? And it went right to yes. And I was like, I told you.
It is so weird still that they're missing.
Yeah, I'm
Weird.
like, how the fucking Fruity Pebble bars that are homemade with THC be missing? Where the fuck did they go? They didn't grow legs and walk away. I mean, the Fruity Pebbles might have got a little high and tried to walk away, but where the fuck are they gonna go?
Can you guys hear me okay? Bridget says she can't hear me.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Bridget?
Well, hopefully Stoney gets our Christmas presents out soon.
Yes, you hear this? They want me to send them some brownies. Are you listening over there?
Mm-hmm.
You won't let me send them.
You know, I was like, Stoney is the most perfect name for that girl
No shit.
ever. I was like, I used to have a cat named Stoney.
What?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I go live with Stoney. We sit there and we rant and vent and smoke weed. That's what we do on my channel.
Oh my God. Like seriously, like I'm like, I literally message Stoney like when I need backup. I'm like, she lives all the way in California, and I'm like, I bet you anything in like the blink of an eye. I mean, quick, fast, and not slow. I call her and said I need her here at my house. She would hop a plane, jump on a bus, and swim across the lake to get to me if she had to. She'd be like, I'm right here. Like, who we gotta whoop? And she's like, I brought my fucking baseball bat and I brought my pistol. Let's do this.
I don't even own a pistol.
I know, I'm just saying. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, have spirit box. We'll travel.
Well, one of our trolls lives where Stoney lives.
Yeah, she lives on like just a couple hours from me. Not even
Walrus, we call her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cuckoo, ka-choo. Cuckoo,
Cuckoo.
Where's the latest place that you've investigated, Anita?
I haven't yet.
What?
Nope.
How can you call yourself a paranormal channel if
I'm
you never
learning.
investigated?
I'm learning.
She doesn't have a vehicle either.
Yeah, I got a question for you, Jamie. Where do you go to get certified as a paranormal investigator?
No.
Certified?
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no certification? What do you mean?
You know what? You can go to TAPS.
Yes. Uh-oh.
They do have like you can get.
They do have like a little
Certificate.
session and like certificate they'll give you. No shit. It's called TAPS. It's the ones that did Ghost Hunters for years on TV. I swear to God.
TAPS.
Otherwise, file
Transatlantic
for
Paranormal.
So that's really a thing because the troll is
their little class. That's not like an actual certification, like your state certified. That doesn't exist.
No, it's not like that. But there are like there is like you could ask.
It's like going to watching Rocky Horror Picture Show and getting your little fucking certificate of non-virginity at the end.
Yeah, the people will oh shit, hold on, that's funny. I can read minds. I did, yeah. My sister messaged me and she's like, I sent her my PayPal link and my Teespring link so she'd have it. And all of a sudden she messaged me back and says, I was about to ask and I saw this message. And I said, laugh out loud, I can read minds, remember?
Irish, I'll tell you in Messenger. It's the same one that Francis has.
It's cuckoo, ka-choo.
The walrus.
I know. I was like, I'm like, I don't know. I was like, does anybody have any recent stories or like stuff they want to say about Sherrie? Because I was like, I wanted to do like a individual prayer for her.
You know what? What we're doing right now is the stuff she
That's
enjoys the
exactly
most.
what she would want done.
Having fun, smoking,
Yeah.
reading cards, talking to our friends. She'd be right in there listening the
Oh
whole
yeah.
time. So we're doing exactly what Sherrie loves. For real.
That is very true.
She wouldn't
This-
want us all be sad and all crying and all acting. She'd want us being cuckoo ka-choo.
She would love it.
She
I'd
has
love that for her.
She's not
Yeah.
suffering anymore.
Oh, Vera, or no, Rain said Taps Academy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
Mhm.
when Ghost Hunters first came out or whatever, they had like, there was like when they would sign on investigators or people to work, they would actually try them out first. Like they would make them like go through a process. So then that way they'd be there, because paranormal investigators don't just investigate like ghosts, myths, spirits, whatever. They debunk things too. Like they will look for real life answers
That's
for
me.
like things that happen. You know what I mean? Like, because not everything and not every clunk and bang and fart noise you hear in your house is spirit. I'm like,
Right.
sometimes it's just your plumbing going bad, or
Yeah.
sometimes something fell.
Sometimes it's just the
from a
voices
tree.
in your head getting out and people can hear them.
Right, right. Now, see, you start hearing voices. I'm like, either you're schizophrenic or spirits talking to you.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Holy God, Stoney.
Yeah, saying.
I
That's what
debunk
I do, Rainy.
everything. When I go out, I debunk everything.
Yeah, you get it through
For a
experience.
fact. Yeah, whatever, Irish. Get the frig out of here. You're
I
not
was gonna say,
innocent.
hey, you message me who the troll is.
All right.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Cuckoo,
I was
cuckoo.
like, I want to know, because I was like, as soon as you said that, I'm like, I want to know this. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I haven't been live in a while. I need to catch up on the gossip.
You need to send her a list, Blenda.
I am just giving her the walrus. And I'm pretty sure I just
Yes.
spelled that wrong.
Okay.
I'm so high. Okay, I think I spelled it right.
This is how blonde I am. I completely forgot I was off camera.
For like a half hour. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I smoked. I told you guys, I just smoked in remembrance of Sherrie. So I turned off my camera or whatever, and I'm like, literally forgot that I'm like talking and no camera. And I'm like, so I'm live but no picture. What the fudge?
You're froze. Jamie,
Okay.
you're froze.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that girl already. I already have her blocked. I'm good.
Hi,
I
James.
fucking blocked her months ago.
Hey, James.
Well, that's the one we're calling the walrus. That's the one we're giving her
Oh,
the hard time, and we've been fighting
Cuckoo,
with her.
cuckoo, cuckoo,
oh
cuckoo.
my gosh.
That's why Stoney's singing that song.
We are the
Because
walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
she calls us the walruses and the cockroaches and
My brother Boo 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 Boo
Hi,
is in the chat. James.
James.
Yes. Go, James. Go, James. Go, go,
That's
go,
another one
James.
that better start taking care of himself because I don't want to be doing a damn stream for him. God damn it,
Yeah,
James.
James.
Your goddamn ass.
My brother Boo 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 Boo. I missed you. Mwah.
That picture, frozen picture, is driving me nuts.
Hey, what's up, James?
My God.
Oh,
Fix your picture, Jamie. You're frozen.
I am not.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are. You've been frozen since you came back.
Yeah, you have.
You're frozen. Up.
Oh, great. A bigger frozen picture. There you go.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting now.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
This almost reminds me of the show, The Brady Bunch.
Karaoke stream. I say we do it.
Oh, God.
Oh my
With a Brady
goodness.
Bunch.
Okay. I'm a quacker. I know I'm okay. I promise. Hi, K-pop. What's up?
You know you can't write that word in the chat, cracker. It won't let you.
I didn't say cracker.
No,
I
but
didn't
you
mean
know
like
that?
I didn't mean
I
like
know what you did, but do you know you cannot write the word cracker inside of the chat? It won't let you. It
I
erases it.
wasn't. I'm not
I find that
racist. I don't.
amusing.
I
What if
don't
you
It's a
talk.
talk about
racist
soup or
remark.
something, or like, I don't know, anything, little fishy crackers or something? You can't write that word inside the chat. It won't let you.
I'm trying
Oh,
right now.
I said quacker, like QUACKER.
Yeah, I know. I know what you said,
Yeah,
but I'm
because
saying
I'm
that.
like,
No, it's right. It took it away.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
it won't
how?
let you.
Why would I call myself a
Oh.
cracker?
Well,
I am
I
a
know cracker.
cracker.
Don't let me post it. Uh-oh.
I'm
I
fucking.
guess it's a
Someone
racist
remove
remark.
that.
I wrote cracker. It disappeared
Yeah, I won't let you write it.
because it's a racist
I wonder.
remark.
I
You can't do
wonder.
like
I wonder.
redneck, and you can't do
Okay.
cracker, and you can't do like. There's a bunch of words you can't do.
Can you write white trash? Because that's the
Maybe
same thing.
I don't know. Try it.
I know so many. Oh, I didn't say that out loud. Let me see if you can write.
And just so
my
everybody
God.
knows, we'll make a statement. These are not racist. We are not racist. We are merely experimenting with a scientific thing here, trying to figure out what words the algorithm will not allow us to use on YouTube to make our channels better. See?
You can put white trash. It let me.
My give a
I
damn is
spelled it
busted,
wrong.
dude.
Try redneck.
No.
Like I said, I'm like, if people don't like me for who I am and they know how I am when I'm on live streams, there's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord's bled you. Thanks for coming and thanks for the view. Much love and light, but I hope you have a great day.
Jamie, did you read Ray's comment about Sherrie?
Yeah, read Rain's comments. Really nice.
Yeah, compliments because I could feel her pain and loneliness. Yeah, I was reading that as it was going up.
Oh, you can write redneck. I see everybody writing it.
Cause I'm a redneck woman. I ain't no high class broad. I'm just a product of my
I think you
raising.
can't write it as
Say
one word.
hey yo anyhow.
Who's high?
Who? Not
Ooh,
me.
I don't know what. Me too.
Who?
I'm the only one on
Huh?
panel.
My
No
name is
comment.
what?
Whatever.
My name is who?
Let's do it. See how many words we
Sleep
come up
Jake.
with if we won't let you write in the chat.
I'm the good girl.
No,
Yeah,
we're
you are.
yeah.
Really?
It won't
Well,
let you write monkey.
Okay, I'm a good girl too with bad intentions. How about that? I'm just a little naughty with a lot of nice.
Mm.
I'm
There
like
must be a lot of
90.
naughty and
I'm
no
90.
nice.
I'm 95% sugar and 5% spice.
Look at Irish is white. What writing white
Everything's
trash?
nice and everything nice, right?
Oh,
What the heck are you doing, woman?
trying to get comfortable, man. I'm all bunched up right now.
Look at all the words in the chat. You guys are. Oh my god. Hillbilly. White.
Oh my
White
God,
trash.
Tony! I cannot believe you just said that.
James said F the chat. What? What?
What?
What, James?
My God.
James Sharp, you're naughty. Not allowed to say that. Anyway, Stoney, I cannot believe that you just said hillbilly. My dad, from the time Lily was born until he passed away, would call my daughter Hillbilly Lily all the time as her nickname. I shit you not.
Dude, my real name is Betty Lou. I am all about hillbilly. It don't get no more hillbilly than that. My grandma was born in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and I'm named after her.
Oh yes, that's really
It doesn't get more hillbilly than that. It don't.
James, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, James, why are you swearing?
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm like, all of a sudden I see, hi Susan, hi Anita, hi everybody, hi, and the next thing I see is like,
bounces you out.
is like,
What's the matter, bro?
oh, is he trying to put in words to see if it'll kick him out?
Well,
you guys are scared of
swearing.
I don't care. You guys are scared of YouTube?
No.
But Joy Sumner, are you from Muskogee, Oklahoma? Because my grandma was proud to be an Okie from Muskogee.
Well, I'm from Oklahoma, too. From Cushing.
Thank you, Rain. That's beautiful to say.
I was born and raised around there.
That's true.
I was born and raised in Central California, but that's beside the point. I don't know where the accent. Everybody tells me I got an accent. I don't know. I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
I don't either.
I do. I think it's just me and M came up with a new word earlier, So like instead of being like a Siamese twin, me and her are like Stonies twins. So I'm like, so we come up with our own like Stonies language and stuff. So I'm like, that's so funny because that's exactly what Stony is. And I'm like, she does that too, because I'm like, she just comes up with her whole own language. It's like,
No
it's
water?
a whole different. It's like Webster skipped that dictionary and just made Stony version. That's what they did.
I know where Stillwater's at. Used to play putt-putt there all the time.
Huh?
Jamie, stop.
We could be related then, Joy. That's when my grandma was born.
You know any of the rows?
Any of
I'm
them?
wondering what the heck
No,
is
that was
going
not
on. He
any
said,
of them.
stop complaining
Patterson.
about hemorrhoids even if they are bleeding.
I don't know what that means, Irish. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, my aunt that passed away. Her
grandma's
name
name
was
was,
Sherrie.
Betty Lou Patterson.
Oh, okay, I see.
My family's name was
So what's
Rowe.
the point?
R-O-E.
Bunch of stupid YouTube rules, lots of dramas shit going on. So just go on till YouTube shut down channels while shit fire.
I still have a bunch of relatives back in, I don't know where, but somewhere back in Oklahoma.
I don't know.
know
I don't know
what
what's going on. I'm like,
I don't either.
I'm lost, man.
I'm not quitting
They're
YouTube.
changing them every time you turn around.
Yeah. It's just if you have kid channels.
I made
Oh yeah.
kid friendly the other day.
Hi, Holy Cowgirl Paranormal. What's up?
I know some Pattersons.
Yeah, those are my relatives.
Do you know Marty Patterson from Oklahoma?
No.
Oh,
I don't know most
Oklahoma
of
for
them,
the skies.
but that's where they're all from.
Did.
Okay. I'll
Yes.
be right back. I gotta go get something to drink and go piddle. I can't hold it anymore.
Okay, hurry back.
Hold on, cat, and say hi to people. Hey, Mama Cat, what's up?
Mama Cat.
Hello, my sister, Mama Cat. Much love, sis. James.
Love you, Mama Cat.
Wow, it's raining good outside.
We're supposed to have a big snowstorm tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, quit
Hey,
talking like
Kelly.
that.
We're finally getting rain. It hasn't rained here in I don't even know how long. Like too long.
Oh, that's good.
James, you got to quit letting YouTube get to you. You got to quit taking it so serious. It's just YouTube. I mean, it's not like you can't let it get to you like it does, because man, you're gonna kill yourself over this shit, and it's not worth it. You can't let it take it that serious. It's not that serious.
Nope. Not worth your health, bro.
It really isn't. Shit's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. Getting mad and getting yourself stressed out and end up in the hospital and having heart attacks isn't gonna make anything different. It's just gonna hurt you. So stop letting it get to you. They want to hate, let them hate. They want to act stupid, let them act stupid. It ain't hurting you. Let them be dumb. It just makes them look dumber. You can't let them get to you like that. And you got too many people that back you anyways. So you don't need to listen to all that hate and bullshit.
He's got a lot of people that love him.
You're the mod god, damn it. The mod god.
Mm-hmm.
Send me some snow, Kelly. Put it in a box. Mail it to me.
No.
Me too, Kelly. We're getting a lot of snow tomorrow too.
Just enough to build a snowman. I've never built a snowman because I don't snow in Central California.
That's a lot of snow to put in a box.
It snows in the desert where Benny lives, but it doesn't snow in the valley where I live. Go figure.
Oh, that's California for you.
It did 1 year.
I'm not saying there is, James. I'm just saying you need to take a deep breath. You're the mod god. We cannot lose you.
Yeah. What she said. Who do we have to beat up? Whose ass do we have to kick? Let's go.
Yeah, just give me a link. I'll be right there.
Me too.
I'll take him out right now. Let's go.
Yep, me too.
Put them up. Put them up.
Yep. Okay, James. Nobody to beat up, he said.
Well, then rock, paper, scissors right now. You ready?
Thank you, James.
We just love you, bro.
I know a lot of people are quitting YouTube. I'm not. I'm going to try not. Just when the trolls come in, I got to learn just to shut down my stream.
That's the reason.
It's over here more.
I know over here it's cold.
You gotta let me insulate
Okay.
that.
All right.
Welcome back.
All right, I'm here. Sorry about that. I just kind of switched sides here a little bit. It's gonna look a little different.
Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Every time you turn your camera back on, you freeze.
Hold on.
Thumb wrestling, leg wrestling, arm wrestling, rock, paper, scissors. Let's do this. I'm down. Pencil wrestling. We can do whatever. However, let's do it.
Can you guys see me okay now?
No, you're froze. Make it bigger. Make it big. Just you. There you go.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, it worked.
I'm waving like you could see me, right?
I can. With your camera off.
Yeah.
Rain, much love, sister. Thank you very much. You're very
I
sweet.
got another set of cards in the book form.
Hey,
You gotta download it on your phone, and it like takes forever to like find the pages and shit because it's like an app on your phone. But the
Yeah.
cards are kind of nice. They're weird.
Mama cat.
Rain is
What's
Rain
up?
is leaving. Rain is leaving, Jamie.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
okay.
off.
Wrote on
Okay,
my-
much
have
love,
another
Darren.
one. Did you
Yep.
know that, Jamie?
Take care.
Hey, shush a minute. Much love, Rain. Have a good night. Love you, Darren. Thanks for being here. Get a hold of me tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, is Darren leaving?
Take care.
Okay. Mwah. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Bye,
Take
Darren.
care. Bye, guys.
Hi, Darren.
Bye,
Bye.
Pat.
Good night.
Bridget's leaving too.
I kind of figured that's who you were, hon. I was like, when I saw that name, it kind of looked familiar, so I figured you were the same person.
Bye, Bridget. I love you.
I know. I'm like, oh, good night, Bridget. Yeah, I'm getting to that point now where it's like, I keep thinking about some things, and I'm just like,
Stop it.
I'm glad that I was glad that Sherrie was able to have like one last like Thanksgiving with her family before she passed. I'm like, I kind of thought to myself a little bit, like almost like it was like jokingly, but at the same time I was kind of thinking of it as like a serious thing, like God let her have one last supper.
Jamie, Bridget's getting ready to leave too, and she was on your list for a reading. You should do a reading for her before she leaves.
Oh, Bridget?
Yeah.
I thought she wanted a private reading.
I don't
Someone,
know.
I don't remember who it was that said that, but someone wanted a private reading.
You got
It was Joy that was talking about the private reading, but then she said she didn't want one. She just was inquiring.
Oh, okay.
But Joy is on the list.
For Bridget and Joy all wanted readings.
Okay. Joy, Bridget,
And
Sarah
Tammy.
And Tammy.
And Sarah.
Tammy. Okay. Okay, yeah.
But Bridget's leaving. Getting ready to leave right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, Joy.
I don't. Oh, hang on, Bridget. Get your reading. Don't leave.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me get this back. Sorry. I didn't even. I know. I get sidetracked sometimes. I apologize. Like, I start doing readings and then I forget what I'm doing. So, okay. Okay. Dude, seriously, like, they just took the card right out of my hand. Like, I give up. Like, they just, like, literally took it out of my hand while I was shuffling. So, we already know that that's the card.
Awesome.
I'm like, I like when Spirit does that to me, too. Oh, Seraphine, good night, honey. I was going to say, get a hold of me, though. tomorrow or something so we can set up a private reading, because I know that I told you I would do that. I'm sorry I haven't been able to, so I will write it down so I don't forget. She sent me little gifts and stuff too, like the Palo Santo wood that I'm using right now for Sherrie and for the blessing. This came from her.
Oh, wow.
She sent me buffalo sage, a whole thing of like fresh picked white sage, and she made me a dream catcher, and it has crystals in it, and it's got my favorite colors. So it's turquoise and pink.
Oh,
And
wow.
then she handmade that for me, and then sent a card along with it, which is beautiful, and I still have it. But she wrapped a green aventurine, turquoise, amethyst, clear quartz, and rose quartz all into the webbing of the dream catcher.
It's really pretty.
That is
Yeah, I
pretty.
love it. And I want to, when I get my office set up finally, I want to be able to hang it in there. Oh, it's here. Okay. All right. So I got that. Okay. Bridget, your card is now I have no pain.
Oh, and she's getting ready to have surgery.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, she goes to hospital today.
Wow.
Well, it's Monday in Australia. So,
Yeah, the other thing though that I'm seeing is there the color yellow is represented in this. I don't know what you're having surgery on, but yellow usually represents like your solar plexus, so like stomach and organs in that area.
she's got a hernia right there.
Yeah.
And
Sitting on
it's
her bowel.
okay, so stomach, yeah, I was picking up on that. I wasn't for sure what she was having surgery on, but when spirit brings out the color yellow, it means the solar plexus, so stuff that's going on in your digestive tract, immune system, bowels, colitis, things like that, like any of those kind of things, stomach, esophagus, stomach, digestive tract. So when they show the color yellow, it means that's the chakra that you need to work on as well. And they're trying to tell you that you need to incorporate more yellows into your life, whether it be yellow flowers that you pick from your yard or around, whether it be wearing the color yellow or actually keeping like a yellow citrine crystal with you during your surgery, or having, there's other colored, there's like, you can do smoky quartz, which is a yellow, orange citrine, yellow citrine, orange tourmaline, yellow. There's a whole bunch of them. So if you get those kind of things, those are for like reproductive system, solar plexus, and keeping your body balanced. And bringing those with you during your surgery will help to protect you. But she's showing you the yellow flowers for love. And that's representative of heaven letting you know that they are guiding you and watching over your pain right now. So showing that you're going to have a surgery, they're trying to let you know that they're there and they know what you're going through. So now I have no pain. This is also someone validating to you about how they passed. So this would be a young person, like a daughter. So I'm assuming that she's letting you know. And so my feeling is, she said, you worried whether I suffered in my passing. And I'm here now to tell you that all physical pain is connected to the body. Now that my body has been laid to rest, I am completely pain-free. Before, movement was slow and cumbersome, but now I am so light and free that I can be wherever I want with just a thought. Part of my life review has been to examine the source of my previous physical pain and to take responsibility without guilt for my role in manifesting those conditions. I now see that the path of pain was a choice my soul made, and I am learning great lessons of compassion and empowerment from that path. So this is their way of seeing the pain that you're also into in the situation that you're going through, and they're trying to let you know that during their transition, they now know what they could have done differently, if that makes sense. Because even though she may have passed when she was little, she is still growing in heaven. So now the age that she would be now compared to what she was when she passed has grown. And so because of that, she's able to be there, and she understands more lessons and more things to show you. There's more compassion and empowerment. What she's been through already and what she sees in you to help you will be there when you go for that. Okay. So she will be there. And then I believe that when I see the color yellow from spirit, it means that it's dealing with your solar plexus chakra. That's not necessarily in this book because this is talking to heaven. But I'm like, but because I work with this stuff, I know the difference. So when spirit shows me the color yellow, that means that people are having issues with their stomach, gut, digestive tract, things like that. So she, whatever age she would be now, that's the age that she is when she visits you in your dreams and your soul path. I hope that helped though, but I'll be praying for you during your surgery.
Oh, I have done one video. We went to a park one time. We heard it was haunted, so we went and checked it out.
Oh yeah?
I forgot about that one.
So you just learned that? You just remember that?
Yeah.
It was random.
Oh, thank you, Christine.
I got a video on it down there.
Did you want a reading, sweetheart? I was gonna say, I was like, thank you. I saw that.
Yep, Bridget just sees the specialist tomorrow, but yeah. So good luck, Bridget. Much love.
We'll keep you in our prayers, sis.
You're welcome, Bridget. What the hell was that?
What was that? Stoney, you got your scanner on?
Got a
Yeah.
TV radio?
It's her scanner.
It's been on the whole
Okay.
time.
Girl, but you know that I hear shit. So, like, I will hear stuff through my headphones when other people are on panel or, like, around. And all of a sudden, I hear this blah, 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 blah. And I'm like...
I was hearing something a while ago, but I couldn't make it out.
I was sitting there just thinking to myself, I'm like, what the heck were they saying? Yeah, Christine, I was going to say, though, if I don't get to you tonight, I can give you a reading tomorrow. Either way. But I was like, yeah, I'm like, I have...
Wayne said he'd like to have it.
Okay. Seraphine is going to be tomorrow because she had to go to bed. So I will put Christine in place of Seraphine for now because I'll do Seraphine's tomorrow.
Wayne said he'd like to have a reading.
Okay. And I've got Joy, Tammy, and Christine then, and then Wayne. So
as long as Jamie's not distracted, you'll get your readings quick.
Sorry. Haven't you ever heard that, like, that stupid song in the past? It's like, psycho female blowing up your phone line. You need to tighten that screw. It's been loose for a long time. That's me when I'm off my meds. So I'm like when I don't have my meds, I'm like, bling!
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Yep, distracted. I'm like, oh, look. Oh, by the way, speaking of squirrel, you're not going to believe this shit. No fucking joke. I have no idea how the hell this happened. I went into the laundry room to do laundry earlier, and I found 2 fucking acorns on my floor. I have no idea where the hell they came from. And I'm like, and I'm over here like, squirrel trying to get a nut? What's up?
Someone dropped their nuts. Someone dropped their nuts in your laundry room.
I found 2 of them, and I'm sitting here going, really? And I was like, are you trying to tell me I should save money? Or are you trying to say that I need to stock away for a rainy day? What's going on? I'm like, what's going on? But I found 2 acorns today. And I'm like, in my laundry room. And I'm like, there's no window in my laundry room. There's no way to access the floor from the laundry room. So nothing can come up from there. And I have no idea where these came from. Like, it's not like it just dropped through a tree through my roof. There's nothing fucking there. It's all ceiling. So I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And I'm like, my cats are indoor cats, so it's not like they're going outside and dragging them in.
All right, Bridget. I'll talk to you later. Much love.
Oh, good night, Bridge.
Night, Bridget.
I think it's daytime there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sure, Suzanne, I could do that. I was gonna say, I was like, Seraphine and Susan are tomorrow then. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. And then whoever I was gonna say, I was like, if you donate to the GoFundMe page for Sherrie, or if you donate it to my PayPal, I will send it over to them. So I was like, anybody who donates for a reading or donates for Sherrie, let me know so I can give you guys a reading, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. But we are trying to raise awareness and funds for the family to help out for the funeral cost and like expenses, because everybody knows how that can affect you when that's your provider. So,
Yeah.
but excuse me, I'm allergic to bullshit. I gotta sneeze.
Oh, blow my nose too, so don't feel bad.
Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that.
I've done nothing but smoke weed and so stream.
Holy cow. I did twice already, and I'm starting to feel it. That's why I'm getting distracted, because I'm starting to get tired.
I haven't stopped. I need to put
Well,
down the bowl.
well, I technically have the munchies right now, so I'm like, So now I'm thinking about that piece of pumpkin pie I have left from Thanksgiving. I'm like,
I just ate a piece of pizza, so.
I had one and threw my chips up. And I don't even smoke.
Wait. When I did that reading earlier for Anita, though, whatever, Wayne's dad came through, didn't he? Or Wayne's mom, came through, right?
Mom, yeah.
Jackie.
Okay.
She was a strong woman, though.
I've talked to Jackie many times in my spirit box.
I did a reading for him already. I was like, I'll have to do one like another day for that. But I was gonna say, I was like, I did that. What?
Huh?
That's okay, Tammy. That's perfect. Yeah, just let me know, even if it's like in the comment section after this video like ends. If you guys go back to the comment section and say like I donated or I posted to PayPal or whatever it is that you did, let me know, and I will write you guys down for a reading, and I'll try to get a hold of each of you tomorrow. I was gonna say, if you're not already on my Facebook fan page, go over there and join it. It's free. Just click join and I'll accept the request. So then that way I'm able to find you guys easier to do the reading tomorrow if I'm not live. So
if you're not live.
Okay. But okay. Joy is okay, sorry. Okay, Joy is gonna be next. Oh no. Yeah, Joy is next on here. Okay. Then. Okay.
There's
okay,
guys, if you want it.
Joy.
That link is for Jamie's Facebook group page, guys.
I just got really sick feeling, so whoever this female is that I'm sensing around Joy, I'm thinking maybe, but I'm feeling like cancerous or like an illness, because I just got like a really bad stomach ache, nauseous, and I felt like I was gonna puke.
Oh,
so I don't know who that is exactly yet, but I'm feeling it's female, something to do with cancer. Not sure how she's related to you, or if it's just like a friend or someone who's a sister or like a sister, but I feel like she wasn't that old. 40s, maybe 40s, early 50s, something to do with like cancer or a rare illness. But I felt my stomach just get all like sorts of sick. And hold on a second. What's that? Donating.
Hey, country girl.
Oh, okay, Tammy, no problem. I appreciate that. I was just letting people know whether they donate to the PayPal link or the GoFundMe. Either way, I'm like, it'll go to the family. Okay, there's someone really sick, 40s, 50s, and I'm like, I don't know how they're related to you. Okay, brother, maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling like sick. Yeah, okay. There's an older female and a male, I want to say younger or like, 40s. So there's a male, and I'm like, I'm feeling like sickness and cancer bad or something to do with my stomach cancer or sickness.
She died of breast cancer. She was 40.
Who is that for? I was doing the reading for Joy.
Oh, both of them are answering.
Roy said, could it be a male?
Well, I felt an older female, so I'm thinking this would be like grandmother. I'm not for sure how that relates yet. And then there's a male, and I'm like, but I can't, I don't know if they're correlated because they both had cancer or something wrong with them in that sense. But I'm like, but I keep feeling that somebody was really, really, really sick.
Could be that she had already passed and had that problem before she died.
Could be this male, 40s to 50s, I don't know. Female. Maybe I am picking up on the female. Maybe it is for TME because I'm like, female. I'm like, yeah, because I was like, I'm getting cancer and I feel like stomach area and stuff. Like I'm sick, vomiting, cancer, and this person's in their 40s, and I originally felt female. So I think this is female. I want to say she was kind of younger when she passed. I'm like, maybe I'm not picking up on Joy's yet. I'm like, or the male is for Joy, but
Okay, now Joy's saying my mom had cancer and is prone to cancer. I'm hearing rain. Like we're getting rain.
okay. Okay. Let's see, my husband died at 45 from melanoma cancer. Okay. All right. The male I felt was in his 40s to 50s, and the female. Well, there's an older female too, but I'm like, I originally thought female 40s.
Okay, Joyce just said my husband died at 45
Okay.
from melanoma cancer.
Okay. The male I know is passed, so I know he's passed. I'm like, sometimes I get them like when they're on the brink of death, but they haven't died. It still feels like they could have.
Right.
So it's like it's almost like you're kind of like one step in and one step out. So it's hard to figure out whether they're still alive or passed. But this female had cancer in her 40s, but the male did too. So maybe that's the correlation, is that it both happened in the 40s, in the year 40s. But yeah, it's like I felt like I lost my hair. I was sick as a dog. I felt like it had something to do with my stomach, and like it spread to my whole body. So I'm like, I felt like it started off like one place and then it metastasized and then other places.
Okay, Joyce said he was ate up with cancer. And she said my husband's been gone for about a year and a half now. Okay.
Hi, Kathy.
Where does the number 5 or the month of May come in? That's what I'm trying to figure out too. 5 or the month of May. Okay, someone is handing me flowers, so I'm thinking it's either an anniversary or a birthday.
That was Joy's husband's birth month.
Okay. Because I got the number 5 or the month of May, and I felt like this was either a birthday or an anniversary because they were showing me flowers. So that's letting me know, like, they were showing me flowers, like they're, like, it's celebration. So flowers, love.
She said that was his birth month.
Okay. He watches out for you for sure. I heard something about coffee, but I don't know what that means. Maybe it has to do with like the mug or something, or something about a coffee mug or a coffee something. Something to do with coffee. That was my husband's birthday. That could be my dad.
Tammy said her birthday's in May.
Okay. Okay, where does the coffee come in? Okay, this is what I'm going to try to figure out. There's a deciding factor here because it's either between Joy or Tammy. But I'm thinking it has to do with Joy. So, okay, I heard something about my son, maybe? And then something to do with the sun.
She said her son was born in the month of May.
Okay, and then does he have like a name after the father? Like a namesake or something? Like somehow his name is incorporated in him, or is he a junior or something? Because I'm like, I heard my son, and then I heard like something about the name or namesake, and then something about like I thought I heard junior, but I don't know if that's right. My daughter got my husband a Yeti mug for his last birthday. Okay. Then that's his way of validating to you that that's who's coming through then. Because it's something about coffee. That's what I heard.
Both
Both boys after the okay. Then yeah, it's for you, Joy. That's who I'm picking up on. So I was like, because I heard my son, like something to do with like my son and my namesake or something, or my son's my namesake. That was a deciding factor though between who I was picking up on for Tammy or Joy, because I was kind of like saying like in my head, like tell me something that only they would know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they said. My namesake, my son. So that makes sense. Ooh, I like this. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh. Okay, remember how I was saying earlier, Joy, how our physical body is the only thing that feels pain or feels cancer or anything like that, or feels those things? Once we've left our physical body and our soul goes, we no longer have those pains, emotions, or sorrows that cause those pains. It goes with the body. And what's really, really amazing is that I just pulled this card, and it literally a man standing on a mountain with his arms out wide saying, I feel happy and healthy. So he's validating to you that he's literally in heaven watching out for you, that he feels happy and healthy, and anything that he could not do when he was physically here. I kind of felt that maybe there was speech or hearing something going on, or maybe sight. There was some sort of sensation that he could not communicate with or something, but he heard you say goodbye. So like he knows that you were there. He knows that you gave him the peace to go. So I know that he's saying that, and he's saying, I feel happy and healthy. And this is a man in the picture standing on the mountain. And then it says, I feel happy and healthy. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, I literally kind of got the feeling like something to do with throat, restricted, couldn't speak. And you were wondering if he understood you when you said goodbye or you released him. And he's now validating this way, saying that yes, he did hear you, and yes, he knows what you felt, and he thanks you for releasing him and allowing him to go because the pain was getting too much. And he wanted you to remember him when he was happy and healthy and playing with those boys and doing things that he loved to do. That's the way he wants you to remember him. He doesn't want you to remember the pain, the sadness, and the sickness. And he's saying, I can now do amazing things I never dreamed were possible. And it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body, except I'm so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. So I can do acrobatics if I want. I can fly. I can jump high as a mountain. I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. The main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is that all the aches, pains, and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, see, and walk like a healthy young person now. All the limitations of physical body are gone, and I'm enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it is built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. That's a beautiful message.
Yes, it was.
That is. This is said he could hear us, but he had brain cancer, and I don't know if he knew it was me. He did. Absolutely. Hey, Mel, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, that's his way. That's his way of validating to you that yes, he did hear you. Like he is literally at peace because you gave him permission to go. So like he knows, like he heard you say, "Okay, like it's okay to go. Like we're here."
Right.
Yep. It's him nudging you to do so. Thanks, Mel. I could be better, but I'm here. I'm doing what I do best and connecting with spirit to try to keep my positive light up because otherwise all I'm going to do is cry. So I got to do
Hi,
something.
Mel.
But hi, my Mel. I'm like, I always want to say meow, meow.
Meow meow.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little. Ugh. Oh, wow. Okay, that is crazy that you just said this because when I had two cards that I pulled out, okay, when I first did it, and this is no joke. The one that I got was I feel happy and healthy. The other one was I was met by so many loving people, but I didn't know if I had accidentally let go of two cards or if it was just that one. So I put it back. This was the other card right underneath I feel happy and healthy. And I put it back.
Oh, so pretty.
Mm-hmm. So they're letting you know, yeah, I was met by so many loving people. So he was. If you were afraid that he wasn't met by loved ones and family members, this is your validation to let you know that yes, he was. Yeah, me too.
We all will. She was good
Yeah.
to everybody.
I'll read you this card just because I put it back because I was only going to read one. You know what I mean? But I'll let you know what this says because maybe you need to hear this too. But it's saying, I want to put your mind at rest. I did not die alone. None of us ever comes into this earth world or ever enters into heaven alone. I was met by all of our loving relatives, friends, and even souls I did not expect. I was greeted so beautifully by my magnificent angels, teachers, and spirit guides who gently escorted me into my colorful heavenly life. It is all so splendid and so real. I cannot express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot when I was living on the earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot that while I was living on earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. It is a place where you see the best in everyone, and they also show you the best in yourself. It is indeed heaven.
Joy, when I pass over and they meet everybody then.
Yep.
Sounds like a message from Sherrie to me.
Did somebody just message me, or was that you?
Not me.
Am I losing my mind? Am I hearing dings in my sleep or
Might
something?
be my phone.
Nope. Nope, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. I heard the messenger go ding.
Might have been my phone.
It is. I sent you a message.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like a message from Sherrie that Hope heard. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. What? Sent me wrong medication, so was having like local ear. Oh, wow. Right now I'm using the Talking to Heaven, but I have Angel Tarot messages from the guides, Work Your Light, and Life Purpose. Like, I love those. Aw, you're welcome. But yeah, I was like, he does know, like he validated really well about knowing, because he kept saying sons. So when I knew that he was kind of like, he was saying like, I got my boys, like my boys, like my sons. So that to me, and then when he said namesakes, and I found out that like they're both named after him some way or another, that really just like, wow. I was like, how could I know that? I've never met you before. I'm like, I don't know what kids' names are. Oh, is somebody messaging me? Did you fall asleep on me? I think she did, because it's like 3 a.m. where she's at.
I keep hearing walking up behind me and I keep looking, there ain't nothing there.
That's not surprising. Have you guys not been on my live streams when I've had stuff like walk behind me and like stuff tap me and stuff? Like, there's a whole bunch of times where I was like I would jump because like I would feel something tap me, or I'd feel like a breath in my face or like my ear, and it would like creep me out.
Well, I've been there, but I don't think you need to have.
No, I almost just got possessed one night.
Mel, it's okay if you stalk. It's okay if you stalk me. You're the only one I would ever let stalk me. So I love you. You're okay.
Mama was doing dual spirit boxes one night. That was a big mistake.
Dual spirit boxes are so much fun, aren't they?
They are, but I always had something try to attach to me, and I had to quit. It was making me sick and lightheaded, and they didn't like me.
I will give you the best advice I possibly can. When you're using a spirit box of any kind or communication tool whatsoever, you need to make sure that you ground yourself before you do anything. For one,
Right,
2,
right. Well, I had to learn that.
You need to ask for white light of God to surround you before you do anything. And on top of that, you need to make sure that you use sage or Palo Santo wood when you're using like a spirit box or something. You need to cleanse your tools, and you need to make sure that you say in the beginning, like, our loved ones, you know, positive and children of God or people of God's love and light may come through. If you are not of that, you need to stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have that protection and you have some of that down pat, it will help you keep, like, your signals and signs will start developing where you'll know, like, when things are happening. So then that way they can't do that to you.
I've
Like,
been doing more things lately than more than I was.
Like you're able to push them away, you know, like you're able to like keep that from happening.
Right. I always say protect us through love and light.
And plus, on top of that, you got to remember that it has to be invited.
Right.
When it comes to that, like when you use spirit communication, whenever you're inviting spirit to interact with you, which also means no matter what, whether it's a spirit box, dowsing rods, whatever, you need to say, look, I'm now closing communication. Like, I don't, it's like the party ended here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's basically what it is.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'll be up all night long getting tapped, poked, prodded, breathed on, whatever. And I'm like, I'll see shadows walking around my bed all night. And I'm like, nope, got to get up. And then I got to get Palo Santo wood or sage and start cleansing them suckers out. Because I'm like, you overstayed your welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm trying to sleep here.
Right.
Otherwise, hell, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't sleep at all. That's no joke.
I did a full apparition one time, and I don't know why he came to me like he did, but kind of weird to say this, but he was naked when I seen him.
Who?
My brother. This was years ago. He passed away, and him and I were always close, but
that's a little too close.
Usually, if they show you that, it's giving you like a sign of what happened to them or how they felt during their passing. So if he felt like naked and alone, scared or afraid, or he took his own life or did something of that nature.
He was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Okay. And I was like, sometimes they're trying to tell you something. You know what I mean? Like that there might be more to the story than let on. You know,
we were told later on there was a lot more to it than what they're telling us. He was in the service.
Okay.
And he was
secrets.
He was where he reigned, where he could have secrets.
That makes sense though, because if he came to you in a dream naked, it means that he's trying to tell you that like all his secrets are laid bare with you. Like you know him. And you know, like he's letting you know, like you can see him. Like he wasn't showing you like his thing. He was showing you like bare naked. He was basically unclothed. Like he's showing like I have no tricks up my sleeve. I'm not here for like something happened. Like I'm trying to show you, you know me. And it has to do with interpretation. It really does. And I'm like, and once you have clear signs and symbols, and you kind of know what you're going through when it comes to your empathic gifts or your seer abilities or anything like that, or whatever. Once you start seeing those things,
I have really seen as far as the physical being of it, let me seem like he's standing right here. But I have had dreams of my grandmother, and I don't know why she's evil in these dreams, but she's chasing me around her house with these damn knives or whatever, and I'm like, what did I do? I'm running and scared.
White is representative too of higher achievement when it comes to like spiritual growth and enlightenment, but it also means that they are protected by God. So if you're seeing them in white robes or like white baptismal gowns or nightgowns that are in white, usually that is a sign that they're just like a higher consciousness, and they're there for protection and guidance. It's when you start seeing things in different colors like black and gray, that's when you need to start questioning some shit.
Right. I haven't seen nothing like that. It just, I don't know if it's just because of my dream. I don't know. it was just a bad dream or what it was, but it was scary to me. My grandmother didn't have a mean bone in her body. That's what I couldn't understand.
It also, well, because see, like I said, like if you're kind of looking at it from a different perspective, like she was not mean in life or had a mean bone in her body or whatever, but it could be her way of telling you, like, hey, like you need to have a backbone, like stop letting people walk all over you, like you need to stand up or you're gonna fall for something, you know, like you need to be there. So it could be her guidance way of kind of doing like a reverse psychology on you, like, hey, like you know I was never a mean person, but sometimes you got to break some hearts in order to be able to find them, you know. So it's like you got to know.
Wow.
Yep.
Good like that.
Got to stand up for yourself.
I've been getting better, sort of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, purple actually makes a lot of sense too, because purple and white go along the same lines. They both work in the crown. White represents full body spiritual enlightenment and like guidance or heavenly purification, that kind of stuff, like rebirth or purification. Purple actually is a sign of royalty, compassion, and like leadership. And so when a grandmother is seen with purple, whatever, she's also letting you know that she's not only at a higher state of consciousness and you need to listen to her, she's giving you those signs and symbols to stand up, but she's showing you like purple represents the crown, which is the head. So they're basically saying to you, like, I'm in your dreams, I'm giving you guidance in your thoughts, I'm helping you connect with your soul. But they're also telling you too, sometimes you need to use your head and think with this and not with this.
Right.
Sometimes you need to use your mind over your heart sometimes, because if that's going to happen, then you're going to let people walk all over you.
Right. Well, I'm learning. I used to be stand, but that's when I wouldn't hardly say two words. I just keep quiet.
I had
See,
to teach Anita how to stick up for herself.
Yeah, well, once you start kind of looking into different aspects of things and you start kind of understanding things, when you represent colors and you look at things like in a chakra, it's like your head to toe, so like head to root, you know, head to ground, you know, like and sometimes a good lesson too is when you feel like you're having like an out of body experience or you're not for sure if this is real. A good way for you to actually know that is to take your shoes off and to step in grass and put your feet in it, so you know that you're level and grounded with the earth. It'll help you understand that. So it's like it'll help you kind of become grounded. It'll help you.
So
But yeah, basically your whites and purples are representative of your crown or your head. So that has to do with like your mind. So if somebody shows me something to do with purple or white, it can also mean that they had something wrong with their head or mind, that they were mentally disabled, or that they had brain cancer or a tumor. So that can be that too. So they're showing me that that chakra was out of line.
right.
There's also your throat or your communication is represented in blues. So when that happens, it's usually like light blue for like the throat, but communication is like a dark blue, like lapis. It's great for communication and for like guiding you to have a voice, to stand up, you know, to speak out, to not let people, you know, put you down.
Right.
So that's another way to help you communicate, is to put more blues in your life. And having those, if you're seeing blues and things, or if you're seeing that color, it means that that's the chakra that's out of line. When you get to your chest and your heart, sometimes spirit shows me pink or green. When that happens, it means that either they were a healer in life, which means that they could have been a doctor, counselor, spiritual, psychologist, whatever it is, but they did something in representative, or like a first responder, firefighter, police officer. They had something to do with a healer. And pink and green have to do with the heart. So it also could mean that they died from a heart and lung issue, or they had something wrong with their heart, or something went through their heart and lung. And then yellow is, like I said earlier, solar plexus. That has to do with your immune system, your stomach, your esophagus, your gut, like your bowel, all the way through your colon. And then that has to do with yellow. That's a lot, especially for women. That's a lot of what goes out of line for us because we hold everything in our gut. We believe in gut instinct, women intuition,
Yep.
our abilities, and we hold it all there. And that's something that becomes out of line. So when you're having issues with like your stomach, like you're feeling nauseous or sick, or you have like a lot of bowel issues and stuff, putting more yellows in your life are good for that to help you balance.
Right.
Orange is representative of our female or our male reproductive systems. So if something's out of line in that area where like you don't feel like you have passion in your life anymore, or like your sex drive is low, or your significant other isn't being romantic, or there's some gesture, like something going on with that where you guys are not coming together for that moment of intimacy, orange is the color for that. That also helps with pregnancy. It also helps with like erectile dysfunction. It also helps with that. It can also represent too that somebody had something wrong with like a female cancer, like uterus, fallopian tubes, ovaries, bladder. And it can also represent male having like testosterone issues, testicle cancer, not being able to have babies, erectile dysfunction, those kind of things. And then you've got your like, and it also represents kind of like your hips and like the way you hold yourself in your hips and weight there. So
Yeah.
it's like your groin. And then the other in the chakra though, from then on, it's literally, it goes down to like your reds and browns. So grounding stones are your reds, like reds and browns. Like you got like smoky quartz, brown tourmaline, tiger's eye. Those ones are all for grounding. Red jasper, red citrine, carnelian. I mean, you name it. There's a bunch of them. And I'm like, I have like every stone there is. Like I love crystals. Like I sleep next to crystals every night because I'm like, they're awesome for like protection too and things like that. And it helps with balance. It helps for grounding. It also helps for like, it's that like, or like foot problems, or if they show me brown and red in color, it could mean that somebody couldn't walk, or they had issues with their legs, or something happened to their feet. Diabetes can sometimes cause like gangrene. People lose their feet, get their amputee, things of that nature or whatever. And usually when I see that's representative of that. Also, red for me can represent circulation and blood flow. So for me, that's your grounding stone. So it's like your circulation and your blood. Everything goes head to toe, constant, all the way around. It's red blood cells. You've got oxygen in them. It carries everything. So when it's in your blood, it can also be representative of blood cancers. It can be a circulatory issue. It can be something that leads back to your heart. It could be an all over lymph node problem, immune system. It just depends. I'm like, with that, there's a different line. So it just depends. But yeah. And I'm like, once you start learning about those things and you start picking up on them, you realize how much your body really speaks to you on a regular basis.
Wow. I need to get more information on that.
Oh, I did. During one of the live streams that Mel and Rebecca had one night. I kept seeing a little girl go behind them, and I saw her dart past a couple of times, but it looked like a girl in like a white dress, and it was like almost like it had like the tier level on the top and then like a dress. So it made her, and then she had like wings. So like it looked like she was like this little angel, just like it kind of reminded me of like a little kid in an angel costume, but it was real. And I'm like, and I kept seeing her just shoot past them, like dark hair, pretty little girl, cute little smile, playing tricksters, tapping on them and walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, who's that little girl behind you? I was like, I've just seen her like 4 times run past behind you. And she loves playing tricks on them. And she also did suffer, unfortunately, from like a mental disability of some kind. And I picked up on that, but I was like, but it's a playful thing. So it reminded me of like Down syndrome or like things like that, like where there is like a higher level and functioning and reasoning, but they don't understand it like us.
Right.
Like they take things like we can interpret right and wrong, but we sometimes can make the choice between right and wrong. And it's
Right.
almost like certain people that have that, they don't have that filter to choose. They just always do things like their right way. So they don't know that they're doing anything wrong when they act out or have emotions or whatever. They don't think they're doing anything wrong. That's just a part of them.
Right.
So
Mel says, Jamie, you're right. She was mentally and physically disabled. Aw.
but yeah, they don't express themselves the same. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it showed me as like a little bit of an older female, but with a childlike personality. And like the way she was acting would be like how like a 6 or 7-year-old would, like they don't know how to act in public. Like, so they're just going to be exactly who they are no matter what. Like they don't care. They don't know it's right or wrong. They're just doing it because they want attention and they think it's cool. Like they're happy, you know what I mean? So they do things to like annoy you or bug you or whatever, but they do it because they're just trying to make you laugh or they're trying to get your attention. And I'm like, and so people respond differently to that. And I'm like, I have 2 cousins who are mentally handicapped. So I was raised around people like that. And I always had patience and kindness for them. And I'm like, and I would always have like my cousin's back, like when I would go up there or whatever, and people would say shit like, my one cousin's ex-boyfriend had some shit to say about my cousin that had like, it's like Rise syndrome or Williams syndrome. It's kind of like a form of Down syndrome, but it's like, her actual age is not the age she acts like. So like even though she's like 41, she has like the mind of like a 20-year-old now. But like when she was younger, like 12 and 10, she still acted like a 4 and 5-year-old.
Right.
So like it was almost like her body and her mind were not caught up with each other. You know what I mean? Like they didn't communicate correctly.
Right.
And I remember one of her sister's ex-boyfriends had something really rude to say about her, and I happened to be downtown and I heard him, and I was in my car and I saw him running down the street after he had something to say, and I drove really fast past him and like cut him off on the road, but he was coming across the sidewalk. And I pulled up, whatever, and I got out of my car, and I'm like, what do you have to say to my cousin? I'm not saying it to my face right now. And I was like, he was saying it like a little chump, you know what I mean? Just like running. And I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, so you can't pick on people your own size who can actually defend themselves, right? And that's exactly what I said, whatever. And he's like, and I caught up to him, whatever. I grabbed his shirt and I threw him down on the ground and I pinned him. And I looked at him and I said, you got a lot of nerve talking shit about something you don't know anything about. And I was literally like pissed, you know what I mean? And I was like, I had him there, and I was like, why don't you mess with people your own size? I'm like, maybe you'll start seeing what a bully can do, you ass.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, nope. I'm like, not letting anybody mess with my cousin. I'm like, I found out, like when she was like 22, she finally went to a club or a bar, something or whatever. It was like her first time ever like drinking, you know what I mean? Or like, having that option to do it, and
Right.
she went up there with her sister and someone else. And of course, her sister went and started dancing and drinking and hanging out with her boyfriend or whatever, and kind of left like her there, like to kind of drink by herself a little bit, like at the table, like kind of kept walking away from her and stuff. And come to find out, someone attacked her in that bar, and they like forced her to go down on them.
Oh my God.
And she didn't really understand what she was doing or what was going on. and this guy completely took advantage of that or whatever, and he basically like held her mouth down on him, like didn't let her get up. You know what I mean? Like, and so he basically attacked her or whatever. And I'm like, when I found out about that, I was like, let's just say that I was like, you better show me who that fucker is. You know what I mean? I was like, I'll find him. And I was like, I promise you, I said he'll be choking on something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Lorraine and Bobbitt.
yeah, I was like, I was so pissed, and I'm like, why didn't I'm like when she told her sister about it, I'm like, you mean to tell me your sister didn't do something about that? I was like, come on now, and I'm like, and I was like, I guess she didn't tell her till after they got home, so it was almost like he did this to her in a bar seat, like in one of those ones that is like U-shaped or whatever, and nobody could see that they were like that he was doing this because it was in like the back of the bar. And I'm like, I don't know, some kind of club or bar like slash thing. It was like dark in there, like how you like dance clubs.
Right. Wow.
And I was so pissed. And I was like, I wanted to murder the guy.
I didn't see what was going on, or they might have and just didn't say nothing. Somebody had to have seen something if it was in a bar.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just ridiculous. Oh, some people's children.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, it's getting late though. And I'm like, I was just thinking, I was like, the only thing I can think of is to say a prayer for Sherrie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I was like, because I knew that if I didn't do something else to distract myself, all I was gonna do was cry.
Well, like I said, these are the kind of streams she liked.
Yeah.
So she's here watching because this is the stuff that she adored. So it's like she's sitting right here with us in chat still.
Yeah.
And we were acting crazy and smoking and
I'm glad you told me about the phone thing because I would have freaked out.
Yeah, I would have freaked out too. Oh yeah, I used to get bullied too. Are you kidding me? I'm like, it's like my whole elementary school years. I'm like, I think I missed like a lot of days of school. I can't even remember how many there were, but I was like, I missed them because I constantly had stomach aches because I didn't want to go to school.
I think we all did at one point in time when we were younger. I did when I was younger.
I was never bullied. I would have beat someone up.
See, I was bullied when I was younger, and then I got to middle school and started like reclusing, you know, like keeping away from people and stuff, whatever. And then I was like, I got to high school and I finally got sick of it. Like my 10th grade year, I couldn't stand it anymore. And I finally like just like all that pent up, bottled up anger. I'm like, one girl just had to start some shit, and that's all she wrote. You know what I mean? After that, I was like, I didn't give a damn anymore. I was like, nope. I'm like, you got something to say, I'm gonna handle it.
Right.
I was like, I stopped being scared and worried about what people thought, and I was like, if you don't like me and for me, then oh well. I was like, I don't care.
Yep.
Well, I feel you don't like me, then what's the get on me?
I'm confident. I'm like, now I'm like, I'm so proud of myself for that because it took a lot of years. I'm like, people automatically think that like just because like you're a curvy girl, like you got to be like self-conscious or like have self-esteem issues or be upset at yourself. I'm like, girl, I'm vivacious and outgoing. I have a positive personality. I love people. And I'm like, I may have curves in the right and wrong places, but I promise you, I paid for every inch of them bitches. All right.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I am exactly the way God made me for a reason. And I was like, and it don't matter. And I'm like, I'm beautiful inside and out. See, it even shows. I know, cheesy grin. Gotta have a little bit of a cheesy grin, you know, just a little bit.
Of course.
Joy says Sherrie was so sweet and helpful when I first started getting on YouTube live streams. She was one of many who helped me so much after my husband passed away. That's sweet, Joy.
I don't know if I see the GoFundMe page anymore. I think M fell asleep. Like she must have passed out or something with her kiddo because I don't see the link posted anymore. So
Let me see if I can find it.
just for like the GoFundMe page, I was just thinking about that. I was like, we're getting off here anyway. It's getting late, but I was like, I just wanted to.
Well, I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. I was like, I'm glad to have you.
More often.
Okay.
I was like, my little Nighthawks. I'm like,
been $250 raised so far. Thank you.
Seriously?
Everybody. Yep.
Yay!
6 donors. Yeah,
awesome.
262 shares. Okay.
That just totally made my night. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Really?
Yep.
Yay!
And I got
Do you know how many people I've raised funds for since I started YouTube? I've raised money for Angie twice. I raised money for M once. I raised money for my Aunt Sherrie before in the past. For Timmy. I'm like, I do all these things, and I'm like, I think the first time around, I'm like, I remember when I helped Angie the second time around, just between me and her, I helped her raise over $600. And I did the same thing for M when it came to that for when she was having moving expenses. I helped her raise that. I helped Lou raise funds when he needed it. Yeah, when people are I'm like, I don't even, I've never once ever posted anything for myself. Like, never. Never requested one dime for myself, ever. It's always been for other people.
Right?
I did when my house burnt down. But that was like,
well, yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not,
reason.
like, I meant, yeah, like, I help people in crisis, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't ask for a dime for anything unless it's, like, to help others, you know what I mean? Like, or to help, you know, like, in a situation that's severe or serious, you know?
Right. Oh, that's so sweet, Joy.
Aw. Thank you, Susan. I can't believe that. Seriously?
That's so cool.
Oh, thank you, James Sharp. I love you. Oh my God.
Thank you, James.
Oh my gosh. Tony Rafter donated.
Yeah, 6 people did.
Yeah, Duty. I don't know who Duty Ron is. Then there's
I know Duty Ron.
Okay. And then someone anonymous donated. A Trisha Fox donated, and then a Laura Wysack or something. Wysack. And then somebody just donated on my PayPal a little bit ago.
Wow, that's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I'll send that to him too when I figured what I do is, like, whenever I get a donation or whatever for them, I'm like, I'll wait till it gets like up and then I'll transfer it over. So then that way they have it.
Right.
I'm like, before the end of this, because I'm helping them with the fundraiser. So I figured I'll just, whatever gets donated or collected or whatever on our end, I'll send it over. And I'm like, I'll screenshot the full amount and send it over.
You know, I was looking online the other day about being cremated and stuff, and they said there's a place, I forget what it was called, but if you're gonna donate your body parts and stuff to, you know, whatever, they'll do cremation and stuff for free for the donation for donating your body parts and stuff and give the body back to the family.
Oh wow!
But I can't remember what the name of the place was called.
I thought it was like the university at Ann Arbor, like the cadaver schools or something.
I can't remember what it was called.
That's what it is. Yep, Christine Brown is the one who donated to PayPal for Sherrie.
Wow.
So I was like, thank you all for that. I was like, yeah, anything helps the family. All of yeah, and James Sharp shared it like everywhere. So I was like, I mean like everywhere, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everybody's fan pages, if they have one, like he shared it. So I'm
I
like,
did
thank
too.
you.
I did too. I tweeted
You
it
too?
out, shared
Yep.
it on all the groups on Facebook.
Thank you guys.
Oh, that Suzanne Taylor, you donated to the GoFundMe. Thank you. I
Oh,
was like,
maybe it didn't show yet.
yeah, I was like,
Hold up again, Jamie.
I'm gonna have to like refresh it or something.
Go big.
Yeah.
That's awesome. These people reaching out like they do. God bless them.
That's nice of Duty Ron. He's like from
Oh,
Green Bay Wacky
He-
Stream and stuff.
Heather Sanders, some anonymous, Tony Rafter, Duty Ron, Trisha Fox, Laura Wasek, but I don't see anything on here for Susan. But I know Susan's always like, I mean, that girl is flipping incredible. I'm like, she's always doing stuff. Like I'm always getting like messages from her, and like she's always sending love.
That's awesome.
Thank you, honey. I don't know if maybe it just hasn't
Might not
posted yet
came
or
out
something.
yet.
I don't know. Unless it was for the previous GoFundMe, because might take a few. Okay, she just donated, so it might take a few minutes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be it. It always happens that way. So,
Right.
but yeah, whoever did, I mean, honestly, I'm like, I am grateful for whoever donates or does something for them, because
Absolutely.
this is just unexpected, heartbreaking.
I thought I was having a dream when Stoney first told me. I'm like, no way. I just talked to her Thanksgiving. No way.
I know. I just talked to her last week. She said she had pneumonia and was still feeling sick to her stomach, getting sick a lot.
Oh,
And I told her, I said, well, Sherrie, you need to take care of yourself and go to the doctor if you need to.
I'm confused. My friend told me. Oh, okay. To this day, she still won't tell me what she said. Oh, God, that's funny. Haha. That's because those are those moments that were shared between someone else and other people. And it's just those little things that you didn't need to know.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, I love you all.
We love you too.
Love you too.
Oh, thanks for being here.
And thank you for having us.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. We'll have to get together more often.
I know, right? I'm like, thank you for being in Aunt Sherrie's life. Thanks for helping us. I'm like, oh.
We love you too, Jamie.
We love Sherrie no matter what. She was our sister. Sisters
Yep.
forever, always. She always would say that to us. Sisters forever and always.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Little hearts
Every
and
day she told
flowers.
me that. Yep. Every day.
Yeah, Christine, I will talk to you tomorrow, honey. I'm like, if you want to, just message me
Alright.
tomorrow, and I'm like, and I'll try to get a hold of people for this. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks,
I'm
Mel.
going to jump down so that way you can get it down.
I hear ya. Oh, I just can't believe, like, it's just.
So now Anita turns on her camera. What the hell?
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to jump down. I don't know how to jump down.
Leave studio at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Susan, I don't know if you saw that or not, but I did put your name in a video I posted in the credits. I thanked quite a few people in the credits of a video that I told you guys I would when I posted the next video. Special thanks and shout outs to like mods and people who helped or that were, involved in stuff. I'm like, I always I wanted to make sure that they got some praises so they seen it. So I'm glad that I wanted to make sure you saw that. But yeah, that went for James Sharp, Susan Taylor, M. There was a few people. I'm like, I'd have to look again because I'm so lost now. I'm like, I can't even think anymore.
Here, let me get down. Let me get down so you can close out and go to bed.
It's okay. Thank you. I hope you
You're
guys have a
welcome.
blessed night.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. Love you
Love
much.
you. Bye, honey.
Bye.
All right. Much love and light to everybody. The GoFundMe page is up on my Facebook fan page. If you would like private readings with me, I can set those up with you. Go ahead and reach out to me on that same Facebook fan page. If you have private readings, I like to do by donation. But if you need a reading or you need some help before the holidays, please message me on there and I will try to set up a time with you so we can do a private reading. Okay. And I love you all. And the people that were getting readings tonight, I will try to get a hold of them. I wrote your names down, so I'll try to get a hold of you tomorrow. If I don't have you on Facebook, that's going to make the issue harder. So go over to the Facebook fan page and join if you're not already joined so I can find you easier. Okay? All right. And I love you all. Thank you for all the prayers and well wishes for the family. Thank you for everything you guys do, even for me, whether it's love, shout out, support, sharing links, being a part of the live streams, and just being a part of my life. And I love you all. Good night.